y'all don't know, but I'm a very unbiased person. That's how I started this app. And maybe y'all don't know that I'm going to ask questions and get people to look at things from a different perspective. That's not called coddling. I don't have a dog in this fight. I've never crowdfunded before. This is my first time. There you go, right there. Miss Mo 52109.
52109.
52109.
I
I've
had
never
the numbers right.
crowdfunded
I was
before.
close. They were
I'm
just in the wrong order.
yeah. I'm crowdfunded for somebody for a very good cause that I verified behind the scenes before I even started crowdfunding for. I've only crowdfunded for Mo. So how does that tie into Trina? Like I was saying, if you have a problem and you don't like Trina, that's one thing. That's cool. You don't have to. She's done some things to some people. They don't like her for that reason. I don't know what she's done to you personally, and I don't give a fuck. But there are certain people that she has done something to, and they deserve to be heard. But also, the shit shouldn't be going that far. Thank you. Bye.
So, now what was being said? Because there was a lot that was being said, and I do think that a lot of things are misinterpreted. Most of the time on this app, things get fully misinterpreted, and people choose to believe what they want to believe. Belly, you look cute. People choose to believe what they want to believe based off of who they rock with. We know that that's what happens on social media. We see it all day long. Are y'all seeing the little Cash App? Are y'all seeing it? Is it showing up?
Mm-mm. We just see your beautiful face with two ponytails, some glasses, a necklace, and some chichis.
I'm screaming. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to put it up because
It
it,
is
it
there.
it's too much. It really is too much, though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like I can't make this shit up. And respectfully, I ain't gonna speak for.
What's up,
I
love?
can't speak for K Dub. I can't speak for K Dub and what K Dub felt and what she experienced. Everybody's perception is different. And I think once people understand that people's perception can be different, then we can have an open dialogue on how things can be addressed or approached.
I
And so now that we got that out the way, right? I will say this: I made sure that I unblocked Trina. I don't have no more. I don't have no more energy to be going back and forth with that girl. I don't. What's up, Day? I don't have no more energy. But I will say this: accountability. The root of accountability is first acknowledging that you may have done something that could have rubbed somebody the wrong way, and also realizing that someone could have hurt from statements or things that has been said. That's the first step of accountability. Realizing that you may have hurt someone, whether you may not like them, whether you may disagree with statements that was made, whether you feel like things could have been handled differently. You have to be able to acknowledge that there is something that you may have done that might have hurt someone else, whether it was because you was hurt or whether they was hurt. Because for me, I can take accountability for the fact that she wanted me to text her or call her. That's what Trina wanted. When she wasn't in her when she was fully in her feelings, the statements that she made before she changed sentiments later on was she wished I had called her. It's like she wanted me to get her off of live. I did not know that because the energy that was being presented to me didn't seem like that. It was very combative. It was very aggressive. So I didn't think that she wanted me to even hit her up. The accountability is, okay, I see that me just sitting in your live not saying anything hurt you. If I knew, I would have called you. Everybody deals with things differently. And the same manner, if you felt away because of who you are, you could have called me too. That's not me gaslighting. That's not me saying, well, F you and how you feel. That's me acknowledging that at any other time, if you may have felt something, you would contact me. But you chose not to this time. Why? That is a valid question. If she don't want to have a conversation with me, that's cool. However, she opened the floor for anyone to come and speak to her. As to why I said, well, I'll say what I have to say, because the statements that she made in Peach's live was, I was live for almost 2 hours, and it was open for anybody to come up and say what they had to say, and nobody came. And whether they was blocked or not, they could have came on other pages and they could have came and said what they had to say. I didn't even know she was doing all that in her live. So when you're sitting in someone else's space where it's neutral and you're still making those same statements, I chose to have the conversation. You dismiss the conversation. At that point, people are now going to look side-eye because you said that anybody can come and talk. So why can't Rose talk? It wasn't that people was forcing her to talk to me. It was a trying to understand, well, if you said everybody can talk, why can't she talk to you? What's happening? So I don't know, Princess, if you heard, but it wasn't nobody forcing her. It was just simply a therapist paid with almost $100 for her to stay up on the panel and talk. And she was willing to drop off the panel and go start her own live. And therapist was like, hold on. Like, girl, I just paid all this money for you to come up and talk. Now you don't want to talk. That's crazy. And so then she came up and she said she was just respecting the money as to why she came up.
Oh yeah, I never said anybody forced her to stay. But what I said was she should have dropped if that was the boundary that she said that she didn't want to talk to you, then no matter what that therapist paid, she should have just go ahead and dropped. So I can
Exactly.
understand why she was dismissive towards you because she didn't want to have the conversation and she expressed that. However, I do think that she should have dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like paying to stay up, like that shouldn't matter when it comes to your own personal boundaries. Like you can say what your boundaries are, but in order to execute on them, you have to do that. You get what I'm saying? I think like for the other people where the issue came in at where they were also getting the cold shoulder and dismissive, side of things because just by default, just because you were getting it. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I think that maybe that was the issue. I could understand her being dismissive towards you, but not everybody else. But if you're not prepared to have the conversation, and I said this on my live, then don't have the conversation.
Right. Because when it comes to boundaries, it's not oh, well, I'm gonna have boundaries for this and then I just won't have boundaries for that. That's not healthy at all. If your set boundary is you're not gonna have this conversation with that person, you don't have it, period. Money don't mean shit if your boundary and your emotional state and your mental state is based off of you being peaceful, and the only way that you can keep your peace is by not having this conversation with this person. You're not gonna have it. You just gonna have to chop it up to, I'm my bad, therapist. Look, I couldn't talk to her. I'm not gonna hold you. And I'm pretty sure that therapist would have understood. But she came up and then she sat on the panel and then she chose to listen. And then when she did listen and she did engage in the conversation, Princess, because it's not like she didn't engage in the conversation. It would have been one thing if I was just talking and she said nothing. Then that would have been another display of my boundaries. She talked, I sat here, I ain't say shit to her, and I'm moving on. That's a boundary, right? I'm not going to address her at all. That's a boundary, a set boundary. But instead, she had the conversation, claiming that she's just talking to Peach, but she wasn't, because she was talking to me. So after I said what I said, she made a statement, and then the statement that she made wasn't accurate to what I had said to her. And so then she got upset. She got upset because everybody was like, that's not what Rose said. She said that I claimed that I never ever dragged her and I never ever was disrespectful towards her and I never ever did anything to her. I never said no shit like that. I just said in your live about 10, 15 minutes ago that I dragged her ass because she doxed me and said some shit about my mama having STDs. And it was up and stuck. And so one thing that I know, I cannot control how somebody responds to anything that is being said. Everybody's response is different. So how she responds to things, I cannot blame her. I cannot blame her for how she responds to things. At the same time,
Oh, I'm sorry.
go ahead, Bullet.
I just want to say this, and I'm going to drop down. I have thought throughout this entire thing with Trina that it is, especially when I watched last night, I think it is truly just, it says a lot about to me, it says a lot about Trina's character and where she is right now. That I have personally watched Trina come very hard at people, say some very despicable things to people and about people. And those same people have allowed space for her to come back and apologize, speak their piece, and all of those things. And throughout this entire thing, she has hurt people. She has said some despicable things. I'm not saying other people haven't said despicable things about her as well, but she has done and said some despicable things. And in this instance, where she is the main character, she has refused to allow people to have conversations with her. And it's just weird to me. And I think that just in this space, I think that at this point, I've said my piece. Rose, I want you to clear your heart, say your piece, and we be done with it. Because I don't think there is ever going to be accountability for herself. Like, I don't think she's ever going to hold herself accountable wholeheartedly for the part she plays in a lot of the things that have occurred. Thank you for the space. I love you, girl.
I love you too. So real quick, y'all see the CA. Hold on, Edna. Y'all see the CA, princess or Watch Me, Watch Me Work. Her friend needs a little bit of help. So if y'all can CA this this Cash App tag right here, if y'all just send $1, it'll help with what that person needs. Go ahead and sow your seed, amen. So I am interchanging the Cash App from mine to this person's, because that's initially what she was on live for, to help this individual. So I'm just, using my platform for the same process to help this individual. So I hope that y'all send a little CA to help friend. I don't know this person, but if Watch Me then did her due diligence to make sure that this person ain't on no bullshit, I trust it. Go ahead and sow your seed. Amen. Amen. Go ahead, Edna.
I appreciate you. I just want to say real quick, y'all. Y'all can also send fucked up cash apps about me as well. I know some people were upset that I read a cash app about Rose. Now, if Rose, if that is your boundary, I will respect it and I
I don't do it.
Huh?
I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't do the Cash App reads.
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like they have to be bold enough to say it in the comments or come up here and say it, or it ain't happening. I don't do that in here.
All
We
right,
don't do
boom. So she
childish
don't do that.
behavior. Yeah.
So
That's
also,
some
I
whole
want to
shit.
say I'm gonna drop too, because y'all know I don't be in panels or whatever. So I'll be in the comments. But what I will say is zero tolerance. I'm about to go live at you and cuss you out because I don't understand what your problem is and why you have so much animosity, because you just got blocked out of my live because you don't know how to have conversation. So I'm gonna go live about you so I can scream and yell at my phone and call you all type of stupid ass bitches. All right, thank you. Thank you, Rose.
So you gonna
I
get that
really
page took too?
Look, I apologize. The kids was making cameos in the background, y'all.
Your kids are beautiful, Bella.
Thank you.
Shout out to the little people. Okay, go ahead, Edna. If y'all want to come
Just
up and speak,
I'm
y'all can.
also gonna drop. I just want to say, like, as an unbiased viewer, and someone who caught a stray bullet, like, I just want to say that it's kind of hard for for me to understand how you can crowdfund to the public and be very vulnerable in the sense that you're going through something, but when people want to hold you accountable or ask questions or, try to get an understanding of your transparency, you're defensive and angry and like pop off. It's really hard to try to see it from your point of view, and I wish that Trina would have been just a little bit more open, because now, for someone like me, I'm looking at the situation. I want to know, Beauty Me, explain to me what's doing too much, asking questions, because all I simply asked was, are you willing to be open to your stakeholders, the people who have helped you, the people who have put money into your pockets to ensure that you and your daughter are in a safe place every night? How is that doing too much? Please help me understand what I did that crossed a boundary. I'm waiting.
If y'all want to come up and speak, y'all definitely can. There's not a space where you gonna get
I would love
cussed
to
out.
know that, because there's many people who are saying I did too much. I don't know yes, stakeholders, people who have helped her raise $10,000, as I'm hearing, 5,000, 5,000, 2,000. I mean, are they not stakeholders? They work day and night for their money, and they're ensuring that she has money in her pockets. Do you know the meaning or the definition of a stakeholder?
Devon, are you a part of this conversation? How are you? We can't hear you.
You hear me now?
I don't know if there's something going on with your mic.
Hold on real quick.
Yes. Others expect in return. Some people donate because they want to donate. Some people donate because they want to see you succeed. Your success or your stability is the return on investment. Yes. So stakeholder, yes.
Can you hear me?
No. Yeah, we can hear you now. What's up, Devon?
All right, what's good? Hey,
Hey. Would
you asked me was I part of this conversation. You popped up on my FYP page. I feel like
Okay.
fit. So what we doing?
Okay. Well, I thank you for joining the broadcast. I'm a lightly put you down in the comments and you can kind of see what we're talking about, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Make sure you follow me, okay?
I already do.
Ooh, period. Let you down easy. If y'all looking for a man with a beard, go ahead and follow that man. He look like he might be single or something. Let the girls know in the comments. Trim it up though. Trim it up. Trim it up. Y'all, welcome in. Welcome to the garden where we put that shit on the floor. We leave our feelings at the door. My name is Rose. I'm so grateful to be in this space with you. I'm not responsible for what these hood therapists say in the comments or what my hood therapist do on the panel. Viewer discretion is advised, y'all. He said he's single. Y'all hop on it, hop on it, hop on it. He said he's single. Y'all see it? That man said he good and single. Amen. Amen. So,
Neek, by your logic, the point is you aren't entitled to anything that when you donate. So by your logic, you're okay with people just lying to you for your money? That's it. Like, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. So you're okay with someone telling you that they need a place to stay, but really they're just stacking up your money, you and other people's money. Like, I'm trying to understand your logic.
Well, I was always, oh, go ahead.
go ahead, that therapist.
Oh, I was just saying, I was always raised myself that if you give money, then you know, or let somebody borrow money or whatever, then it's gone at that point, you know? So I've always just been, I guess I give a little different because I'm not going to give it if I don't have it. And
What's
I'm
up,
not going to
baby?
give it if I need, you know, if I need all this explanation. I'm just not going to give it because that puts that person in a weird position and me too. So, if you know, especially on this app with it being so like informal giving, I me personally, as somebody who has given to her, I don't really have no questions because I gave of my own accord. And if I feel like it's being mismanaged, I could just simply not give. Trina will tell you that herself. There has been times she's asked me for money and I said no. She said that on her live. So it's just, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
So I guess the question is, if there have been times where you may have felt like the money might be mismanaged, could one then interpret that they might be doing something wrong with the money?
Wait, was that for me or for anybody?
Yeah, that was for you.
Wait, okay, ask it again because I don't think I understand.
I said if you are choosing, like, if there are certain times where you choose not to give her money because from your words it might be what is the word that she said? It might be mismanaged.
Rose, can we use logic real quick?
For
If
sure.
if the rent was only $600 this April, when did the crowdfund help? When did that happen?
It happened in February and in January.
Okay, so let's start with January. January, February, March, April. 6 times 4, that's 24. That's what is $600? She said. So that's $2,400. I could be wrong with my math. That's only $2,400. If it was more than $2,400, did that include electricity? Did it include water from then till now? So because the people are saying that she took the money, she paid her rent up with it, and took care of whatever else she needed to take care of. So from then to now, does the $5,000 justify being spent as she said she used it for?
It sounds like it. I mean, she even got a hotel room that and got out of the situation, which
You
is what
talk
she.
about being biased. I gotta be fair. I did hear someone mention, okay, well, her rent was $600, so now we gotta do math. So if it's $600 from
So hold
then to
on. I'm about to get my calculator so that we can see it because I'm a visual learner, just to make sure that we all on the same page. Okay. So we get the calculator, right? So the rent is 600. No, first January. How much did she raise, y'all, in January? Let's do some math.
not quite
She
sure.
raised almost $8,000 in January.
Was it 8,000?
It was about 8,000.
Break down the live so we can know.
Cyber Diary helped her raise 2,100 in one situation. She went live and said that she raised an accumulative of 7,600. Nobody heard that number?
When
In,
was
Jan-
that?
in January, $7,600. Okay.
So
Now
from what
they're
I
correcting
understand
me
on
in the
live,
comment section saying it was $780 a month.
so she made a statement on live because Trina likes to go live and she'll get upset and she'll say certain things. So she will sometimes you got like when you so she said that she raised an accumulative of roughly $7,600, right?
Okay.
So I'll leave it at 76 because I remember hearing that number, 7,600. So you $7,600. We're gonna say that the rent was 780, right? That leaves her with this. Now let's say that food expenses is $300 for the entire month.
300.
That leaves her with this. She said that the carpooling was 150. So what's 150 times 4? What's 150
300.
times 4?
All right, 600.
So that's minus 300.
600. It's 600. I'm sorry.
$600.
Oh, so what did I just put? What did I just put? 300. So we're gonna
300.
subtract another 300. So that's 592. And then she said that her tuition was how much, y'all?
That is a good.
How much was her tuition?
I don't remember that. I know she had it, but I don't remember the number.
It was maybe like I'ma just guesstimate because I know it wasn't a high number. So I'm gonna say we're gonna say tuition was $400, just to be fair, right? We're gonna say tuition was 400. Okay, that's how much she was left with for that month, right? Then the next month we helped her, and I was there, and that one day she raised 7,000. Remember that, therapist? And one day she raised 7,000.
7,000 though. Are you talking about the day she was?
Girl, it was 7,000 because
Are you
when she put up
sure?
that number, she said 1,500, and we said go up the number. She hit that 1,500. Remember that? She hit
But
the
she
1,500.
didn't hit that 5,000 that we told her to put up. She did not hit
That was
all
the
that
next
5,000.
week.
But
That
she
was the
did.
next week.
But she still didn't hit that 5,000 that she had put up.
She hit that 1,500, and then we put up 2,000. She hit 2,000 after that 1,500. We're at roughly $3,500. And then she went live. No, and then she
Are you
went live
talking about the
again.
live where K-Dub initially came up and said she could come stay with her? You talking about that live or the live before that one? Because that's the
live
live.
before that
Can I
one.
say something real quick? Can we be so fucking for real? Like, just with the calculations that she is doing right now, that indicates that the money was mismanaged. Like, we don't need to keep having this long, drawn out ass conversation.
I'm gonna put
Just
4,000.
there's like 4 to 5 people that I know in this live who are in the comments
No, the
who
question
gave enough money.
today
No,
was
no,
asked,
I'm
if
sorry.
she's in a hotel, did she really scam people?
Exactly. So we're doing the numbers just so we can understand for ourselves, right? So that was we'll say 4,000 just for whether people remember or don't remember. Because most people remember 4,000, right? Most people remember at least $4,000 was raised that day. Okay, so I put $4,000. Songbird alone has sent her $900, so we'll add 900 to that.
God damn.
Throughout the duration of her going live, she was
Wait, is
still
that
hitting
add
COs.
900 or is that including the 900 that
No,
Songbird?
he added
No,
because
that was separate. Songbird was separate from
Okay.
that $4,000 that we raised with her that day. And
Okay.
then I also have proof of helping her raise $500 one time, and I can show that proof. So I helped her raise for $500. And hold on, let me go ahead and show y'all the proof of that too, just to make sure that we're all on same accord, because me and her did a CA battle, and this was me helping her crowdfund $478.
That was the week
That was when I helped her the first
K-Dub
time.
thing.
Right? That was that K-Dub thing when we helped her.
The
So
week before,
that
that
day
was
she
the week
raised
before.
$4,000, and then that night she raised almost $500 with me. That was the same day. Then the next time I helped her was a different situation where she was saying that she needed a little extra for whatever the fuck she needed a little extra for, and I have the screenshot of that. And she raised 124 plus 124, or I'll just round up 125. So at that point, we are now at $11,000. And that's just with what we've seen. That's not even what she's probably requested from Cash Apps or anything like that. We're at 11,000 right now. That hotel room, but well, she was still at the apartment at that time. And we found out, from my understanding, allegedly, and you tell me if I'm wrong, that therapist, there was squatting, which means that she wasn't paying that rent. So that $780, apparently she wasn't paying that. It was that, and so
Said that, but do we have proof? Do we have proof it was a squatting thing?
right. So we can get out. We'll erase the squatting part, right? We'll erase the squatting part. Now let's just say that, mind you, we deducted January, so we already paid for January. So let's pay for February. So minus 780. Mind you, February she had already taken her child out of school, so there is no child tuition for schooling. There is no carpooling or anything like that.
She didn't
Her
take her
daughter.
until March, until a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
That's
From
why
what we
I
heard,
thought it
the
wasn't
baby
until
was
a couple
out way before then. We heard that the baby was out way before then. But all right, just for namesake, right? We'll subtract 400. And we'll subtract another 400 for carpooling. And that's extreme numbers, okay? So we'll subtract. She's still at $9,400.
Still not math.
Do you think that from March to April, $9,000 would be gone, that therapist?
I just don't know if that's the right number though. Like
We
that's
just went through it though. Like, can I
We
can I
literally
can I
just
say
went through it.
something? We just at this point, the things that therapist is saying defy credulity. They just do. It is out of this world, intentionally obtuse, coddling. And no, I'm not. I'm still talking.
I don't have a
Please,
problem
I'm
with you,
still talking.
Songbird.
I'm still
just
Hold on,
talking.
let's be
I'm still
respectful. Yo,
talking.
let's be respectful. Let's be respectful. Let's be respectful.
Even if we said that number was $5,000, the money was still mismanaged,
Oh
and
shit.
people are walking
Oh,
around here acting like, oh,
y'all
like
looking?
they are
Here's
blaming
the
the
accurate.
people that
Here's the actual
donated.
numbers, that therapist. Just to make sure that we're all on the same page. Here's the actual numbers of the crowdfunding for February. This is what she said that she needed. This is how much the tuition and everything costs. So in fact, we actually went over the numbers. We were exaggerating numbers. That therapist. This is Trina. This is Trina shit. You've seen this page before. That's Trina right here. You've seen it. We've all seen it. So I was exaggerating numbers just for namesake, just for the idea of maybe it's more expensive. So even with these numbers, the math ain't mathing. So how come? And even if, right? Keep these numbers in y'all head, right? Even if, let's say that we do it based off of that therapist numbers, right? Let's say January, she did only make $3,000. The next month, she made about $6,000 the entire month with doing Cash App games, other people Cash Apping her, and then that money that she made on that panel, that she made at least $3,000 off that panel that we know for sure. So matter of fact, I'll just put 3,500 just to be safe, just for the numbers to make sense for you, that therapist. She has $6,500. Now minus 470 minus 125 minus 150 What would eat up $5,700?
Take out 3 months of rent and utilities with that.
$750.
We no.
It's February. This
The
was
3
just
months of back
February.
rent were raised in one live. The 3 months of back rent were raised.
Oh yeah, she did pay it.
There
She did claim to
were.
pay it.
I was
So yeah,
there.
we're not gonna take that out. Okay, so we're not gonna take that out.
When?
So what was that? What was
See,
that?
So, no,
I
you
don't
can
know.
listen at this point. You can sit up here and go back and dig all through the lives because I just need to say something real quick because this is getting on my damn nerves.
Right.
Can I just say something real quick and then I
Yeah.
will be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
There are people in here that are sitting up here making people who donated feel stupid. The people that got their money, that donated their money, are Black women. A lot of them are Black women who are single parents. A lot of them probably don't have bank accounts that are overflowing, and they gave because this person was online saying they didn't have food to eat, they were going to get put out, they couldn't get their child to school, etc., etc. Not only was money being raised on these lives, money was being requested on the back end via Cash App. So for all you people that are just like, well, you gave it, so it's your problem, that's nice for you to say, but it's not your money. It's nice of you to say that. Now, here's the thing. If you want to just go on live and say, I want Cash Apps because, like, I don't feel like going to work today and I want to go get me a crab boil and I really want to get my nails done, just give it to me because I want to. That's one thing. You can tell people that and then people can make the choice of whether or not to give to you. If you say, my child is without, I need this, I need that, or else I am in a dire strait, and that's not true, that is deceptive. Now, that's not saying that, people shouldn't, I guess, vet these things more closely, but people really did get their money, gave their money under false pretenses, and I cannot take the obtuseness of trying to sit up here and parse pennies when we've all sat here for the last 3 months and see it. I am not interested in talking to Trina ever because I don't believe anything that she says. So she's talking about if you gave money, then you can come to me and blah 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 blah. I'm not going to believe what she says because I believe that she is a liar. I don't trust her. I think she is a manipulator, and I think that she has taken advantage of Black women, and that pisses me off. I don't like seeing Black women out here raising money, crying, talk about building community, and then those same people are now, oh, now you're ops, now you turned on me, now you're this, now you're that. That's bullshit. And if you are still enabling this person, actively enabling, then you need to look at yourself in the mirror and wonder why. You want to sit up here and talk about you're a woman's woman, you're this and that, but you're going to sit here and let woman after woman after woman after Black woman sit up here and say that they gave money under false pretenses, and then you blame them and give this other person endless grace. I find that pathetic.
Hey.
I mean, I understand Songbird, being upset as somebody who gave if she feels that her money was mismanaged. Me and Songbird, we don't have no issue. I get she's frustrated behind the whole thing and her dollars, and that's her right. That's her right to be upset. However, for me, also as somebody who gave, Trina has never turned on me, even when I went off of the strength of what y'all were telling me in $2 panel about her putting a jacket on those kids. I ran with that, and me and her fell out. I was like, I'm not donating no more since, she putting a jacket on kids. But then when she was like, where's the receipts, that therapist, since that's true? I was like, I don't know. She was like, how you going to say you're not going to donate? Well, she didn't say that. She didn't ask about the donation. She said, you just went along with what somebody said without having proof. So I was like, yeah, I did. So I looked at the messages between K-Dub and Trina. Did not see outright that a jacket had been put on. I heard the recording from when Trina was going off about it. Still did not hear a jacket. So I was wrong.
To hear the jacket. The problem is,
TT, we went over this last week. We did not outright hear her say them boys was gonna do anything to that baby. She said because her and her baby have been in positions, she didn't want to introduce a trigger. Not that those boys would ever do anything. She never
So I'm
said
gonna
they
say
would
this.
do anything.
I'm gonna say this because we're not gonna derail from the numbers that you've seen actively. We'll get to that part when we get to that part. However, let's go back to these cash apps. So because apparently everybody needs receipts of everything. So would you want someone to then collect receipts of everybody sending her cash apps from January till now? And then we have to calculate the numbers to see how much money she actively made. And then we deduct from the numbers that she put in her crowdfunding flyer and see how much money she actively made for you to believe that the money that she made is not being used for what she claimed that it was being used for. Would that make you feel more comfortable, therapist?
I mean, my thing is I don't have a question about none of the money. That's first off. I don't That's why I haven't kept up with the amounts. I just looked at how much I gave her today, which I will keep private, right? But I don't know the exact amount.
And my question is the amount. So I have a question. The amount of money that you may have given her just by yourself, would that have been enough for her to get her own apartment?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know what the cost of living is
Would
there.
it be enough for her to, would
She
it be
just
enough
told you.
money? Would it be enough money for her to pay for an application and put a deposit down?
Again, I don't know.
Okay, therapist,
Therapist, come
I
on now,
don't
baby.
wait a
know.
minute,
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Like for real. You know, a cheap apartment, $50 for the application fee, $300 to keep it.
But okay,
Would that
so
be enough money?
all right, so what Peach had to raise, and I'm only bringing up Peach because her number was way higher than what I needed to get what I've given Trina personally. So I'm like, I no, if it let's just say it was the same as Peach's apartment. I didn't give her
Yeah, but
enough.
it's not the same because Peach has children, multiple children, so she needed more space. Trina has one.
Well, I don't know like what she would have chose or what I don't know. I
We're
can't
saying if there Trina is the same person that said
I
she's been
don't
looking for
know. That's
Section
all I'm
8.
saying. I'm
Right?
just
So hear me out. Hear me out. She said that she's also been looking for Section 8, which means that she doesn't mind something that is low, that's low cost. She's currently staying in a motel. She does not mind low cost. So I'm asking you if the money that you gave her would have been enough to put in a deposit and and a fee, a holding fee
isn't
for
that
a low
6 months
costing
rent?
apartment, a low income apartment. A low income apartment. I just want you to answer the question.
But
Yes or
I
no?
don't know that because I'm not ever,
Rosette,
I don't know which
Rosette.
Section 8 housing prices are. I don't know, so I can't
Okay,
say.
hold on, Rosette.
Is $300 would be enough, therapist?
Wait a minute, Rosette.
Have you given her at least $300 for her to get in, low income?
Can we
It's
use the apartment
$300.
number, the rent amount? Let's do it this way. Can we use the rent amount that she just was previously?
The rent amount, what?
The rent amount from
Never heard her
previously.
say, I personally have never heard her say how much the rent was. So I never
She
heard
said it
that.
was 780.
Okay.
She told everyone it was 780, and the reason why she was crowdfunding that day was because she said that she was supposedly behind on rent, right?
So then what I've given
So
her for that,
So this was the
that
number.
was
Hold on, therapist. I'm finna do the math for you so you can see it for yourself. That day that we was in that live and we helped her crowdfunding, I was in that room, right? We're about to do some math. So she said she was behind 2 months of rent, right? Unmute. She was
yes,
behind 2 months of rent, right?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So 780 plus 780 equals the 5660 that she said that she needed. So 780 was the rent. That is low income.
Okay.
So if she was going to get an apartment, let's say in the same area, the application fee would probably be $50. Okay.
Well, how can
So
she
that's
just get an apartment
$50.
if she had all them evictions? She said that's the reason she couldn't really have a lot of
Mm-hmm.
options because she had a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of evictions.
Mm-hmm. So here's also the thing, right? Even at that point, She could have had a CPN. She could have had someone else help her get the apartment, like how she had that YT man have her in the apartment. She could have been renting privately from someone else. It still would have
Do
been
we
the
know
same
that that's
price.
available? Do we know that
She
that was
said that she was renting privately, that therapist. Those were Trina's words.
okay? That's just me not hearing it. Okay.
Yeah, those were
It
her
didn't-
words. She said she was, mind you, her words was that day she was renting privately, and apparently she can no longer rent privately because the company was bought out or whatever she claimed happened that day. I don't know if you remember, but those were her words when I asked her about the eviction and if she's supposed to be living month to month, why exactly are they trying to evict her if she'd been paid it up? Do you remember me asking her that?
Yes.
Okay, so I was inquiring about the eviction because it didn't make sense to me. The statements that she made was her excuse was the people bought out the company, so they are not going to allow her to rent month to month. And so my question to her was, so do you have to sign a lease? Do you remember when I asked her that?
Yes.
So when I asked her, do you have to sign a lease? She said, well, I mean, I should still be able to do a month to month. I just need to be able to pay the 2 months back up because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I completely forgot about it. I wasn't paying attention. Remember when she said that?
Say that again. I'm sorry. I had
When she said, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I forgot to pay my rent. I'm not gonna lie, I'm being accountable. I wasn't paying attention to my rent. So it fell behind. And because it was privately owned, they weren't pressing me too hard on paying that rent. Remember when she said that?
yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay. So now think about this logically. What company or what place, why exactly would that be happening? If you've ever rented from anywhere, why would that be happening? How do you go 2 months without paying rent and you didn't get kicked out before? So then I asked the questions. She said, well, once again, it was privately owned and I knew the person. So because I knew the person, me and this person had a conversation. They know I was going through some type of problems, X, Y, and Z. They allowed me to pay it a little late. That was her excuse. She had an excuse for why the landlord was allowing her to pay late in whatever the case may be because they understand her circumstances, blah, 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 blah. So it wasn't like people wasn't asking her what the fuck was going on. People was asking her. So he's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. If a person's going to work with you, that makes sense. So he's like, all right, we'll help you. And that's how she raised that money. She raised more than $1,560 that day. Because if you remember that therapist, I don't know if she's texting you right now, but if you remember, we also said we gonna make sure that you don't have
No,
to
I'm
worry
texting
about.
baby mama because I'm supposed to be at the smoke.
Okay, well, if you remember, we said we're gonna make sure that you don't have to worry about this month or next month. Remember when we said that? And we was like, put that shit up to like 3,000. She hit that shit, and she started crying. She was outside.
I don't. That's the part I'm missing. I don't remember her hitting that. I don't remember her hitting that 3,000. I
I
do
remember.
remember telling her to put it up, but I didn't remember her hitting it. That's what I was saying.
I remember. You know why? Because I said if y'all help her hit that shit, I promise you, I'm gonna make Trina put on some little shorts and she gonna shake some ass for y'all tonight. And they started sending the money. You don't remember that?
I remember you saying that, but I don't remember it being hit. I do remember that though.
I said the only way that Trina is gonna go live and shake her ass tonight is if she hit that shit. And they hit it as to why we went live and we raised that almost $500 the same night. She hit the goal. That's how we went live and did the Cash App, and we did the Cash App battle. That was the only way she was gonna go live if they hit it. So she hit it.
Okay.
So now once we got to that point where they hit it, so we could go live, we can now say that she had raised that money because we weren't gonna do it unless she hit it. So I'm saying all that to say this.
Okay. So let's just say the 3,000, the 3,000 happened, then the other monies happened. So, but as far as what she did with the monies, um we
Now
don't
that's
really
debatable.
know.
People can question whatever she did with the money, whatever the case may be, right? That's debatable. However, if a person, okay, I'm gonna put this into perspective. When you go to a bank and you ask for a certain amount of money, don't the bank ask you what you're gonna do with that money? Now, whether you actually do with it or not, they're gonna ask you what you do with that money, right? If anybody's ever taken out a loan or went to the bank for anything, they're gonna ask you what you do with that money. What are you gonna do with that money? They're also gonna ask you, how much money have you ever made on your own? Because I need to be able to know that you can pay this back or actually do what you said you're gonna do with the money that I'm about to give you. Okay? So we're just gonna use that just as a basis so that we can understand what's happening here. So if this person saying, I'm gonna use this money for specifically this thing, because my daughter needs blah, 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 and I have to make sure that my child is blah, 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 a person is going to then put together that you're using this money for the benefit of you and your child. She might be on the phone, I don't know, but I'm talking to the people. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping. We gonna do some math today. Okay? So if a person says to you, I'm going to use this money for X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, I'm going to try and get a place to stay, this, that, and the third, then a person would then put together, calculate that they must be using that money for this specific thing. If I come to you, that therapist, and I say, I'm trying to crowdfund for my suite so I can do makeup and it costs X, Y, and Z, and I never show y'all the suite, are you not going to be like, what the fuck happened to the suite? Would you not ask that question?
Me personally, no. So I might not be a good example. Ask somebody like maybe like Songbird or somebody, because once I give some money away, whatever happens with it is what happens with. I'm like the person that if an unhoused person asks you for $5 on the street, I'm not gonna be like, are you gonna go use that on food or are you gonna go use that on powder? I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm gonna give it and move on with my day. So I'm not a good person. I'm not a good person.
If your money wasn't as movable as some others, right? You had a little, your pockets might have been a little bit tighter, and you're choosing to give to someone for a specific, how about this? Would you feel a way if you gave to the Children's Foundation and the children never got any of the money?
Yes, now yes, that would piss me the fuck off.
Okay. So hear me out, right? So, see, we getting somewhere. All right. So we getting somewhere. So you give to a foundation. You give to a foundation and they say that they're going to give and they're going to be helping these children. They don't do it. You feel away, right? Now, take Trina's name out of it and you give to a person who's saying that their child is in need of something. They don't give that money to that child. Would you feel away?
Yeah.
If a person is saying that they're going to be helping a person and they're going to supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z, and then you find out that the child is not really in the custody.
Let me be fair, Rose, in a real life example with the because Trina and everybody else knows I'm the first person that gave money for Aubrey to get her hair done. Trina has said that. Everybody knows that. Aubrey knows that. And Trina ended up using some of the funds for something else. She texted me on the back end, let me know. I was like, okay, okay, whatever. She didn't even have to do all that, but she did do that. So, I mean, I wasn't mad that she used some of that funds for something else other than Aubrey's hair.
So when she sent you that message, was that after you realized Aubrey's hair wasn't done, or you could have potentially saw that Aubrey's hair wasn't done?
It was before. It was when she was not live. So it was before. It was before she went live about Aubrey not getting her hair done.
So what makes you think that she decided to hit you up and give you that information?
Because because she thought if I saw her going live and Aubrey's hair wasn't done,
you wasn't gonna send her no more money.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess, but
No, you don't guess. No, you don't guess. No, therapist. Come on now, baby. Come on now.
I'm trying to be fair. Like,
No, it's not. It's not about being fair. It's about being what's right and what's wrong. Principle. Because at this point you can't play devil's advocate with actual information that's in your face. You see
okay.
what I'm saying?
Well,
Being fair
okay.
is one thing. You can be fair to crucial information that's being provided. You have the facts, right? So you cannot negate the facts because you want to be fair and make somebody not feel bad. That's not healthy.
Okay.
That's not fair to anybody.
Okay, but factually, I was not mad.
Right. It's not about being mad. The facts are she did not use the money for what she said she was going to use the money for. Correct?
Can I
Whether
just
she
say, maybe
contacted
you're
you-
not the type of person to get mad about something like that, but there might be other people who may have supported in the process, and then, they supported based on the fact that she is a mother and probably supported her daughter, and don't feel the way that you do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's fine. That's their business. If they gave their dollars, it's their business to feel how they feel about their dollars. I'm not correcting how nobody feel. Okay.
Right. We not worried about that. We right now what we have are factual information and proof that Trina was given money to do a specific thing and she did not use it for that specific thing. Correct?
I don't know that. I don't
What do you
actually
mean?
know
You just
that.
said that she didn't. You just said that she contacted you and
You
said
talking
that she
about for
didn't
the
use it.
Aubrey hair thing? Yes, I was not upset, but she did tell me
Right.
what she
I'm not
used it
asking if you're upset. I'm not asking that. I'm asking, did she use that money for what she said she was going to use the money for?
No.
Right. Okay. So now we have a basis of she has a history of using money for other things as opposed to what she initially said she was going to use the money for. Now, has she contacted you every single time when she used money that wasn't for a specific thing? Or was it just that one time so that you could then keep sending her money?
I don't know.
Okay.
That part I don't know, and I don't know that because I don't say yes to Trina every time, and she has said that herself. I don't say yes every time. If I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. So I when I've
Okay.
done it, it's because I wanted to, and I didn't have no expectations. So other than I know my intention was to help. That was the only thing.
Rose, can I say this real quick, and then I'm gonna get down.
Go ahead, baby.
Is it safe to say that sometimes we need a hood therapist, and sometimes we need a professional therapist? Dealing with Trina, you should have been a hood therapist. I'm sorry, that therapist, you have been got.
I don't know that though, because
Have a
she
good
still
evening.
is in a hotel and she didn't get evicted. So I don't know that that's true that I got caught.
Okay, so how about this, right? Because you're the only person, right, at this point who can get the information whether she was actually evicted or not. Now, with all this speculation and all this hoopla, and if in you actively, speaking out to it might not be what y'all think it is, would it be safe to say that you can get the information from her and you can dead all this? All this would be done if you was to get the information and have the proof that she was evicted, and you can say, yes, I saw it for myself, I saw the paperwork, and we all leave that shit alone.
I saw the paperwork that all of us saw.
No. Hold on, therapist. Did you read that paper?
No, I didn't read it in its entirety.
Okay, you saw something that was supposed to be something. However, and I'm gonna drop your ass. You saw something that was supposed to be an eviction paper. However, you never got to read the paperwork. So I'm asking, could you ask her to see the eviction papers with her name, the address, all of those things on it, saying that she was this far back in payments, did not receive blah, blah, blah. You know what the eviction paper looks like. Could you get the information from her? And if you come to me and tell me, Rose, I saw that shit for myself. Yes, that shit really fucking happened. I will dead that shit. But you're the only person who can get that information.
But no, I'm not. She said anybody that donated to her.
I asked therapist. She said no. She dismissed me, and I actually
But
helped
she
her.
just said on Watch Me when Watch Me asked her that if anybody who has donated to her has questions, she can
I asked.
tell them.
But therapist, I asked. She refuses to even acknowledge me. So she will acknowledge you. And other people who have asked her, she asked them for their Cash App. When she looks up their Cash App, she says, you only sent me $2. That ain't shit. I'm not answering no questions behind $2. That is her energy behind people who have sent her anything. Frankie has sent her money. She refuses to answer Frankie. And we all know Frankie was fucking with her. Frankie was cool. Frankie
Y'all
being
think she's not gonna block me if I ask her? Like she
Are
gonna
you
block
afraid
me
of getting blocked from Trina?
No, I'm not. But I'm just like, why it gotta be me? Because I
Because
don't
you're
have
the
no
one
question. I feel like
you know
that's
why? You know why? Because it would alleviate you having to go into other people's rooms and people asking you questions about Trina. It would alleviate you having to defend somebody because you want to show people that she's not who people think that she is. It would cancel all of that because a
no.
lot of
I just have genuine questions. My questions are: why am I the only person? It sounds like that has not been hurt by Trina or mismanaged by Trina that has supported her. I want to know that. Why am I the only
because
person
you
that?
don't care what happened to the money. You don't care what happened to the money because you
But
feel
is
like,
that
well,
the
you
only
gave
reason
and you
she's been
gave.
treating me fairly? Like,
Because you still send her money and you don't ask any questions.
but I
Yes.
also tell her no when I don't want to.
Yes, but guess what? You can tell her no, but guess what? When you get ready, you send her money, and you're not sending her just a little $20.
But I send all the people I fuck with money when I
That's
feel like.
okay. It doesn't negate the fact that you have enough withstanding with her to ask to see that paperwork. You can ask to see it. You never got to read the paperwork, that therapist.
Well, I still
So
got it in my DM. I can read what it say on it.
so read it. I would love to hear it.
Okay, you want me to jump down so I can go read it?
Or you can send it to me. Send it to my WhatsApp.
It's all I got is what she sent when she did that eviction live. That's all I have is
Okay.
that picture. So you
Okay.
probably already have that.
I don't have it. Because at the time I didn't think to screenshot it for my own
Well,
information.
let me take a look at what it says. I'll jump down and come back.
Okay.
Can I say something
Y'all
real
be
quick?
nice in the comments. Be nice.
I
We're getting
think
somewhere.
I think that therapist is being extraordinarily disrespectful, not only to the host, but to everyone in the comments by sitting here and making these intentionally obtuse statements, saying that she can't remember things about lives that she was in the box for. I mean, this is not serious. She is not serious.
Well,
This
I'm
woman has
saying
a
this though.
codependent
Well,
relationship
hold
with
on.
Trina.
Let me stop you. Let me stop you. Let me stop you. Let me stop you. Because what we're not going to do is have you say certain things that make her not want to come in and show the information because she's feeling attacked. Right? So we're getting somewhere. I want to see the information for myself. You saying what you're saying is going to stop the process that I would like to see for myself. Right? So I understand your sentiments and I understand how you feel. However, the information that I would like, it won't happen if you are saying how you feel about her and it ain't getting nowhere, right? So the attack towards therapists ain't gonna help the situation, especially when she about to get information for us to hear for ourselves. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think anybody has been able to read that eviction paper themselves. Have you? Have you been able to see it for yourself?
No.
Nope, I haven't either. And I've also given and I've also helped allow other people to give to her as well, right? So I feel okay, you don't feel attacked. Okay. So I would like to hear the information. I would. Now after that, then you can say what you want to say. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to see it for myself. I want to hear it for myself because I would like for therapists to understand why we are here and why people are saying what they're saying. That's the basis of it. Go ahead, Goddess Kim. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like just mute your mic like that, but I hope you understand why I'm saying that.
Hi, how are you?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm good. Okay. I am speaking with almost 30 years experience being in the housing industry under HUD low income guidelines. I was in that live that day Trina was talking about the notice that she was getting. And the reason why she wanted to follow the notice is because she said she didn't want to get evicted. That notice that they were giving her is called a termination of tenancy.
Mm.
A termination of tenancy is them giving you a heads up. We want you out. We don't want you back. We don't want to renew a lease. They could do a 30-day, 60-day, whatever. But after, if she doesn't leave by the end of that tenancy, then she will get evicted. And evictions have to go through a lawyer first. She could stay there till the lawyer then submits an eviction to go to court. So that was probably the letter that she received, which is called a termination of tenancy. And that's
As
what,
to why she said she had 7 days before she had to go to court.
right. So they probably already gave her the notice, and she probably had 7 more days before they submitted the paperwork to a lawyer, and then the lawyer would have submitted an eviction notice for her to go to court.
So she said that if she paid that money, it wouldn't go through that process. Is that true?
Right. Exactly. But they still wanted her out. And that's why she still had to leave, because it was no matter, they said, we want you out and you have to pay your back payment, because they could have still went after her for the money.
Okay. So she was supposed to be out by February, correct? Am I tripping, y'all? Was it February or March? She was supposed to be out.
Yeah, I think it was, I think
The
she
end of
had till the
February?
end of February.
She had to the end of February. She was in that apartment till the end of March. So how does that make,
Right.
how does
So
that work?
that's the 30-day notice. Because even if she was to say, I'm moving, you are required by law to give a 30-day notice anyway.
But
So
she,
same thing goes with the landlord. They have to provide you with a termination of tenancy, but it has to be a 30-day notice. So that's why she had till the end of February,
so why did she say she only had 7 days to get out?
because she probably already had that notice and was getting close to the end, and that's probably when she started talking about it.
So if you have, right, Shar, because I was just about to ask that. If you know that you have all of these evictions, right? And you know that you're gonna need that money to be able to go somewhere else, why would she then pay the back pay, then that month pay, then supposedly March, and then like why would she do that?
Because it could still go through court and still be on her record as an eviction. It'll just be another red flag on her record.
So
As a most recent. So then when she tries to get an apartment and they look her up through the credit, it's like a credit thing that housings use.
the apartment wasn't in her name.
Right, and that's what I didn't understand after I found out about the guy. I'm like, well, if she was it sounded like to me she was subletting. Like he was letting her live there to pay the rent. So her being evicted and wouldn't never that's kind of the question there, because if she didn't want an eviction on her head and come to find out this apartment wasn't even in her name, it would have never been, her name would have never gotten flagged for an eviction anyway.
Right. Which means that she should have
Unless
just
she was
pocketed the
under the
money, and
lease.
then she could have just that, which means it would make more sense to pocket the money. If you already have evictions on your name and the lease is not in your name, you could have just pocketed the money and then went somewhere else.
Right, but if she was subletting, he could have probably put her on the lease, and that's why she was getting the notice. So he could have had her as a co-leasee or whatever you call it. So that she's probably she must have been on the lease as the co. He must have been the head. She could have been the co.
Right. Okay. All right. Hey, that therapist. Welcome back up.
Hey,
All right. I hope that I'm gonna go now. I don't want nobody
You
yelling
did.
at me in the comments.
Thank you.
But
Thank you, Kim.
all I saw, okay, so when I went to look at it, it just says the message that she sent with the live. It doesn't show the picture of the notice like she had when she did the live. So that's all it
Mm.
is, because it was a live. I thought she had posted it on her page, but I wouldn't even know where to look for that. But I thought it was posted on her page too, like
She
she had.
posted it in her story that would
Oh,
disappear in
okay.
24 hours.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so would you? Oh, sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because this shit is fucking crazy. Like, this shit is crazy. Not your situation. This period. The fact that like
Okay.
Shorty really just took a picture of a piece of paper and then like was like, I'm getting evicted. Y'all send me some money. And niggas fell for that shit is crazy. I fell for that shit. That shit is wild. My mind fucked up. I ain't gonna hold you. My mind is fucked. This shit crazy. Does anybody have a picture of that motherfucking, like, does anybody have it? Anybody have a picture?
The blog post gotta have it. Where proxy at?
Thank you for the CA. Does anybody have a picture of that shit? Oh, they said that you might have it in your D. Oh, no, she said she looked at it. It didn't show anything. They said it might be on YouTube. Whoever could find that shit on YouTube, I'll cash app you.
Well, that therapist can text her right now and ask to see a copy of the lease and the eviction notice, right?
She can, but she
No,
wants
no.
to know why she has to be the one to do it.
Well, you're the one that has a current existing relationship with Trina, is that right? I mean, the rest of us don't.
It's other supporters that still have a relationship with her too.
So do you believe?
I don't know them, but I know you.
Do you believe Trina?
I do, because I don't have no proof not to believe.
Okay, so if you
Right.
believe her, and there's proof that's out there that you can just get from her, why wouldn't you do that? You could exonerate
Because
her.
I don't
It would be
care.
it could be exculpatory.
But I don't personally
don't you
care.
want her name to be cleared for all of these people who are
She can clear her own name. She don't need me to clear her name.
so
But
so for the people that do have questions, you are unwilling to go ask her for the proof. Is that correct?
She said she would answer questions of people who have directly donated to her, so
That's the
they can do that.
Okay, so hold on, Songbird. Okay, so look, she's unblocked currently. Share her this live and tell her to come up. And Songbird has sent her
can do that.
$900 on her own.
I can do that.
And other people who have sent her money, who has questions, y'all can come up in the queue. Y'all don't have to say anything. Y'all just
I
come
won't
up
be
in the
saying
queue.
anything.
And
I will not speak to that woman.
Okay, cool. So if y'all would like, y'all can come up on the panel. Those people who have gifted, who now have a question, curious, you can come up and you can just sit. And that way it'll be all the people who have sent her more than $20 can sit on the panel.
Oh, let me drop because I sent her less than that. But that I'm one of her victims.
Well, I mean, how about this? If you send more than $5, you can stay up on the panel.
I sent her 6. That was my gas money for my
You're
job.
fucking dead.
And she blocked me.
Wow.
She blocked me.
I want to see the lease. I want to see the eviction notice. I would love to see where the 2,800, where the back rent. I would love to see proof that back rent was actually paid. That's what I would be interested in seeing if I, were someone that believed in her and believed that this information would be exculpatory.
Well, to Trina, Kenny, it matters how much you sent because she's disrespected people who've only sent her $1 because she said that ain't shit and they can just go pick up their 4 quarters somewhere else. They'll find it. That's what she told someone. So, I'm just trying to make it a decent number where, enough to get a biggie bag. You feel what I'm saying? If you can get a biggie bag with the money that you sent her, hop up in the queue.
Hey guys, well I hopped up because I sent her like over 60, like $60 to $70. So
Okay. All right. So because like therapist said, she said if people have questions who have sent, and if y'all have y'all proof, go ahead into y'all cash apps and screenshot it because she's gonna ask for proof. So you go and screenshot, make sure it says Trina's name, and y'all can put it in y'all backdrop. So y'all can go and show the picture so that we can all see it for ourselves that you sent it. And we'll make sure that everybody has seen that y'all has sent her some money.
How do
And
I
that
make
way,
it my
when we
backdrop?
ask that question, she can't say that no one has ever sent her anything. because she don't want to answer me, but she might answer y'all.
Hold on, let me take a picture, Rose, of it, and then I can make it my backdrop. I don't have a picture of it, so I'm gonna screenshot it from Cash App.
Okay.
Can somebody tell me how to make something my backdrop?
So what you'll do is you'll hit your camera. Make sure your face is not in the camera. You'll hit your camera, and then there should be like a little thing that lets you go into your gallery, and you'll
Click on
click it, and then
effect.
you'll hit save.
Oh, hold on just a second.
You click on
Let me know
effects
if you
and
see it,
pick the
Oh, I
green
see
screen.
it.
and that way everybody can see it for themselves. Because I just want to know. I just want to see the lease, all that shit. So, and yes, there are people who are in need. Thank y'all for the CAs. I appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Oh, they in Discord sending me proof that they sent money too. So I'll screenshot this and send it to myself so that they can see this as well. Just to make sure we're all on one accord. Oh, they DMing me they screenshots. Damn. All right. The people got questions.
Rose, one more time, how you do the back screen?
So you hit effects, and then you click the picture, and then you hit save.
Hey Rose, I just came over. I was just trying out my new profile picture on the folks and see if they like it. Can you big box me?
It won't even let me big box you. See, God don't like ugly. It won't even let me big box you, girl. Hold on.
My
No.
bad. I just checked my Cash App receipts in the history. It's over $100. My bad.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. 1 sec. Can y'all hear me?
A
They
Walmart.
recording me, y'all. Y'all put your favorite emojis in the chat.
Hey Rose,
Hey. Okay, hold on.
it's Eddie. I'm not standing up here. I just want to say real quick, the only reason why I sent a Cash App is because of the way you was loving on her. I happened to scroll into the live that day, February, and what I witnessed was some black girl magic, the way you was loving on her. I don't care how Trina moves on this app. I don't care for her behavior. But what I witnessed moved me. Okay. So I sent her a cash app and I told her to stay positive. Because I'm not a hater, I went ahead and sent her $25 just on some women. That's what I did. Just because I'm gonna say whatever happened to my $25 happened to it. And I'm just gonna wherever I get
This is sad.
box.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to y'all. Let me get out of here 'cause I came to be funny. I don't want to hear no more because she already made me mad already. I'm sorry that happened to y'all. Real sorry. And the therapist, you still in my prayers. I love you, baby. I'm gone, y'all. That's fuck. You done got all them people money.
Love you too, Barb.
Thanks, Barb. I'm sorry, you guys too. Y'all got way more out of me. I feel so bad for you guys. I just gave her $6, trying to be helpful because I saw one of her lives. Because I was in that situation with my mother when I was a little kid, and it brought back some memories. But the way she going about it, I ain't liking it. I want my gas money back, please, in full.
Mm-mm-mm. Y'all see this for
How
yourself,
about,
right? I can't make this
you
shit
know
up.
what? How, and y'all might, I don't care what y'all think as far as in the comments and stuff. The people up here that sharing the cat, can we just square up and I'll give you back your money?
Girl, you finna give these people more than $2, $3, $4,000?
Is that what they're showing? I'm seeing $6, $25.
Girl, no, you ain't looking. It's $900 in one. It's almost $200 in another.
Songbird already had a creator say they was gonna give her that $900 back though.
Nobody gave me any money back.
Who the hell told
I
her
thought
that?
somebody said on the live because they were like one of her old moderators gave her $900, and I thought a big creator said that they were going. I thought that was on Peach's panel that they said
No
they was
one,
gonna give.
no one
Who was
has
the big
ever,
creator?
no one has ever contacted me and offered to or has given me any money.
I remember them saying that unless it's another moderator of hers that
Even
gave
even if they
$900.
said it, I'm telling you, it never happened.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry that they said that and didn't follow through.
Your memory is real interesting. You remember really specific things.
Be nice.
Songbird, I'm not coming for you at all. I don't have no problem with you. So, I mean, I'm sorry that that happened to you. I really am. But me and you, we don't have a problem. I've never done nothing to you.
I'm making an observation about your memory. I'm not saying anything about you as a person.
Okay. All right.
So where's she at? Cause she ain't busy.
I mean, I don't know. I shared the live, but she also has her right to come in or not. If she
Okay,
don't
so
want to
if she
come
don't
in, that's
come
her.
in, then will you ask the question that we would like to know the answers to?
No,
Cause you
I'm
see
not
it.
going to ask.
Why?
Because I don't want to ask.
Why
Because
Hey,
I
Rose.
don't want to ask.
you don't want to ask?
Because I don't want to. Because I really
Look,
don't care. And I feel like it's going to
therapist.
send, it's
Look,
going to
look
look
at
like
these
I
numbers.
care.
Look at these numbers.
I mean, I don't feel
And
like
these people done asked, and she don't
Okay,
want. She
so
don't have
that
no answers
person
for
gave
them.
140.
I
Okay.
don't. I was just gonna say I don't feel like you should be paying back the money. I feel like that's Trina's responsibility to be paying back the money. I don't know. I mean, I guess you rock with her that hard. Like, I don't know why you
Stevie
would.
want to
I
come
wouldn't
up,
offer that. I
or
wouldn't offer that because that's not
Princess.
your fault.
Hey, Rose.
Princess or Stevie want to come up. But y'all is blaming me, aren't y'all? Y'all like me
No, nobody
therapist?
is blaming
Me
you.
and
I
me and
Songbird,
never
didn't you
said it
just
was
blame
just.
me?
Nobody is
Songbird.
blaming you.
Songbird, didn't
Nobody.
you just blame
Songbird
me?
ain't blaming you either. Nobody
She
is
said,
blaming you. Hold
Songbird
on.
accused me of being.
Hold on. What people feel like you're doing is enabling. That is what people feel like you are doing. Nobody is blaming you for her getting money from people and her then dismissing these people and saying F these people. That nobody's blaming you for that therapist. Nobody. What they can't understand is how you don't see the pattern. And it's because you're choosing not to see it at this point because you have the proof. You've seen it. You said it out your mouth that you've seen this shit. Like you've seen it, and when you feel away about how she moving, you won't give to her, which means that she has a pattern, and you've clocked the pattern. And so when you feel like she's gonna use it for whatever it is, and you just, you know what, whatever, I'm just gonna give it to you, whatever you do with it. When you feel like it feel good in your spirit at that time, you'll give it to her. You said that. So people are trying to figure out if you have these little inklings or you have this little feeling where every now and then you ain't gonna give to her, how can't you see how the other people feel, how they feel? That's what's throwing people off.
Okay, well, let me respectfully, all my favorite creators, I felt a way about at one point and stopped giving to them, and even have told them, and me and them have even had back end conversations. So, that it ain't just been her that I don't like how, she moved at one time or another.
But that therapist, can you realize that, like, even just now, by you saying, making a statement, saying, well, all those who got their picture up here, I'm gonna pay them back. It's like you want to be her shield. So sometimes I don't know if you do it like knowingly or like
Well,
maybe
why are you asking
I'm
me
just
any?
because you asked the question, so I'm answering it. Okay.
Well, why are you
You said,
asking
why
me
are
anything,
people
Mr.
blaming
Delightful,
me?
when you
Because
tried to say that I was trying to be harmful to Shay when she invited me to her panel? Like,
because
I
I
came
do,
here.
I will tell you why. Because it's this type of
You're
behavior right here.
judging me. So
But you know what? You put yourself out there to be judged. That therapist. Well, all I'm trying to say is, you're saying,
I
why
don't
are
want to
people
answer
blaming
Miss
me?
Delightful's
Well, that's fine.
question.
You don't have to answer me. I'm still gonna answer your question regardless. You're asking, why are people blaming me? Why am I always the one? Why is it me who gotta go ask? Why? But the reason is because you constantly try to shield her. I don't know if you're doing it subconsciously or not, but you are constantly trying to play the role of protector. Even in what you just said right now, like, hey, everybody up here, I'll pay you back. You make statements like this, but then wonder why people come to you. Because right now, you are the door. You have made yourself the gate to her. You have made it to where
I
you
didn't
have
make
put yourself
myself
in a
that.
position.
The
You
public has made
have,
me that.
though.
The
But it's by
public.
statements you saying right now. The public, it sees you that way because of statements like what you just made. The statement you just made was,
No,
all of those who are up
I
here, I'll
really
pay. Like,
just,
that's
no,
exactly
y'all
how.
don't like peace and harmony,
Hold
and
on.
I like it, and I.
Hold on, because y'all doing a whole lot of yelling over each other, and we can't hear what anybody has to say if y'all yelling together. Okay? One at a time when y'all talking. Please. One at a time so that we can hear and we can understand where y'all coming from. I understand that it's a lot of emotion. Okay? I get that. But we have to be adults. It's all black women up here. Do y'all realize that? It is all black women up here. Let's have a decent conversation, whether we dislike, have a disdain, or don't care
Stevie's
for.
not black.
No, the person behind the screen is black. That's just a page. This princess behind the screen.
Can I
It's
say
princess.
something real quick, Rose? When you finish.
Hold on. It was who came up? Regina. Go ahead, Regina. And then Shar, and then we'll go from there. Miss Regina, hello? You're muted. You have to unmute yourself. Let me request her mic just in case she might not know how. Hello? Okay. Go
Can you
ahead,
hear
Shar.
me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So what I just came up to say real quick is that therapist is correct. Um Songbird. It was the white lady. I'm not good at names, maybe Cyber Diaries. It was the white lady that has like a nonprofit. She did say that the moderator that gave Trina the $900, she was going to give you that money back. She was going to reach out to you and give you that money back. So that therapist, she did say that. Now, whether she did it or not is a different story, but that therapist is correct. She
I'm
did
not
say that.
disputing that she said it. I don't. I'm not disputing that she said it. I'm just saying it never happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And that therapist, you need to quit covering for her. Quit just giving away your money.
I
You could,
know y'all say that, but
you could drop me, Rose.
Okay, baby.
I really do got a big heart, and I just want to help people.
We know. I get that. I'm
We
sure that
all know
nobody is
that.
denying seeing that. Nobody denies that you have a big heart. But you also have to use your discernment with your big heart.
Hey
Go
y'all.
ahead, Shar.
So y'all see my
Yes,
total
and
is
I don't
Hold
feel
on. Hold on.
mismanaged. Oh, go ahead, Shar. Go ahead.
my total is only 125. I am not one of the people that is really worried about where my money went to, right? But what I came up here, I want to ask therapists if you are always going to be the spokesperson getting up in these panels every time somebody have a panel about Trina, telling people, stop talking about Trina. Why are you worried about Trina? But you come up here defending her. And when people ask you for concrete proof, you can't provide it. So I want to know, why do you keep defending her if you yourself don't have the concrete proof that people are asking for, but yet you come in panels every time trying to defend her with information that you don't even have for yourself. And then you keep wondering why you are getting so much heat from people, and this is why.
Char, don't say every time, because Trina got on to me for sticking up for her. She even told me today over in the other live, she's like, that therapist stopped. Like, she was telling me to stand down. So
But
it's
you're
just
still
me being,
doing it.
I know, it's me being confused as to, like, I'm just confused because everybody's saying she's lying, but I don't have no proof that she's lying.
So here's the thing, right? And I'm gonna be 100 with you. If a person isn't wrong in anything that they're doing, why would they then tell someone to stop defending them? Because what's going to happen is what's happening right now. This is what she didn't want to happen, where you talk to somebody that you are mutuals with, that you care about, that you fuck with, and they start to ask you to ask her for the proof. That's literally what she has been trying to avoid. And so it's already kind of slightly embedded in your brain with the I ain't gonna ask no questions. I don't care. No, however I send, that's however I send. However, at the same time, you're allowed to change your mind and want to know what this information is. Even if, look, right? Because my thing is this: if she wasn't afraid that you would stop sending her money, she wouldn't have tried to put in everybody's mind that if you're gonna just gift. Respectfully. Because if you ask her to show you the lease with her name on it and the eviction with her name on it, and she doesn't provide that information, wouldn't that make a person be like, okay, well, something's not adding up? Wouldn't that make you think like, that ain't adding up?
Yeah, if that's true, if that
Right.
were true,
Just
yes.
hypothetically.
Yes.
Right. And then what would happen next is you might not be as prone to just giving to her.
Correct.
And that's what she's trying to avoid. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So I don't want to ask her is because I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you don't want to see that she might be lying, because that will be more painful to know that she is lying and that you have
I
been.
don't want to ask her because I've been saying I don't care. So now for me to then flip the script and start asking.
But you're allowed to, though. You're allowed to change your mind.
I got my because other people are examining my character too, and so I want other people to know that if my interactions with them are going to be protected interactions, and I'm not going to throw anybody out there to the wolves. So I have to stand on what I believe in.
Wait, you think that that's throwing her out to the wolves? If people want to know, okay, how about this?
If I'm
Fuck
if
people. How
I've
about
been
this? How
giving
about
her
this?
money
How about this?
of my
Fuck
own.
people, right? Fuck people. Fuck people. Fuck all these people, right? Respectfully, fuck all these people that's in this room. It's me and you have a question, and me and you have a question, right? And I'm asking you, hey, to protect the integrity of who you are, because you having these conversations about Trina and advocating for her as a black woman, and her being a single black mother, you advocate for her. You have a strong passion for advocating for black women who are also single mothers. And you go and you ask this person, hey, I just want to see your name on that lease and your name on that eviction paper. You're allowed to ask that question. Do you know that it's not going to make people look at you like, oh, you ain't shit? In fact, people would applaud the fact that you chose to ask the question for your own sake. Not for nobody else, but for your own sake, so that you can have that information as a solid, because she's the same one that says to you, where's the receipts? So if she is always saying to you that people should have receipts, then that therapist, why wouldn't you have receipts to prove that she did in fact go through this eviction?
Because that wasn't my like. If I was gonna give and ask all the again, this is how I was raised. It's not even about her. If I'm gonna ask questions and put it in people's face, and do all that, then I just might as well not give. So I'm not gonna flip the script and be like, hey, can I see proof of this, that, and the third, when I've been steady saying I don't care about seeing proof.
Can I say something real quick?
I have a question.
If someone else who gave money would like to see proof, that is their right, and that I wouldn't judge them for that. But I'm saying my personal morals, it looked kind of fake and phony for me to say I don't
How?
care and then
It's
go
Okay,
back
it's
so
fake
my
and,
and
and
question is
ask?
phony,
this.
but it's not
Hold
fake and
on,
phony.
hold on, hold on, hold
I'm
on.
saying for me it would be fake and phony
So
if I
my
go and
question is
ask.
this. My question is this. It's fake and phony for you to ask a person whom you are loyal to on the back end to show you proof of information that you've been defending on the front. That's fake and phony
Yes,
from how
because
you were raised?
I've been saying that I don't care what she does with the money. So for me to then
It's not
ask when
about
I've
the money
never.
no more. It's not about the money no more, though, therapist. You realize we're not talking about money anymore. What we're talking about is the paperwork. We're asking for paperwork, not money.
But for
I'm
me
not asking you
but
for
for
money.
me to just get that to show to other people is the wrong motive. If I was just getting it for my
Okay,
own
so how about this?
personal.
But also I said that you don't have to show it to us. If you saw the paperwork for yourself and you come to me, you message me on Discord and say, Rose, I saw the paperwork and yes, her name is on the lease and it's on the eviction. You need to leave it alone. Okay, cool. Where is that
I
wrong at?
feel like that's unloyal because if she's not willing to
Unloyal
have
to
that conversation,
who?
I feel like if I support her and I'm really trying to get to know her as a person or whatever, for me to that's carrying a bone for me to get that
That's a
information
bone.
and
That's
bring it
facts.
to get that information and take it to someone else. If I genuinely wanted it for myself, I would keep it private. I know I wouldn't share it. So I'm not going to gather that information to report to someone else. I'm not going to do that.
But therapist, didn't she make it public information? Didn't she screenshot it and post it for her to receive that money?
She did, but I don't really care to see it again. I honestly don't care to
Okay.
see it again. I
You
get
don't
that
care to see
y'all
it
want
again.
to
I have
see
a
it.
question. May I ask a question?
I get that y'all want to see it again, and that's fair. But then the people that really care to see that or really care to know, those should be the people that ask. I don't want to be put as their spokesperson.
But you're her spokesperson though. You've become her spokesperson. Whether
But
she has
only,
said
but
to you, whether
that's a
she has
mutual
said to you,
respect. No, that's
right,
a
but also
because when
understand.
people be talking shit about me, she be standing up for me. When people be talking shit and getting it wrong, she be standing up for me. So that's why I'm being loyal to her, because she has treated me correctly. Even when I went off the strength of, oh, she put a jacket on that boy and didn't even think to see no proof, she did not unmutual me, none of that. So,
Yes, she did. She blocked you,
no,
therapist.
she did
She
not.
blocked you.
I've never been blocked. I've never been blocked.
She blocked you and then she unblocked you so you can come into the live. So
Well,
you couldn't tell
I
that you
didn't
were
see
blocked or
that.
not.
She's never, that I know of, she's never blocked or even unmutualed me. I've said that in her live several times. So if that's wrong, Trina, let y'all go get Trina and tell her to correct me. But other than that,
You said you shared it to her. She don't want to come in the room because there are multiple people who don't have no problem with her, who's asking her what the eviction papers and the lease looks like, and she is listening, and you know she's listening, therapist. You know she's listening, and she refuses
right,
to
and
come in
that's
here.
why I'm being like, no, I'm not gonna do
So
that.
my question is this, right? My question is this. Because I'm trying to figure out what exactly does loyalty look like to you. You believe that because Trina has made statements, and when I told you about that jacket that she put on that child, I also said it's based off perspective and how someone would feel. And if you had a child and someone made statements like that would insinuate a certain thing, a person would then believe that there may have been a jacket put on a child, maybe whether it was on accident or on purpose. How you perceive it is based off of your biases because of your connection to her. And you have made that statement clear. So if a person is then telling you that you're supposed to be blindly loyal to an individual, you don't think that that's manipulative? Why would you be
What I
blindly
don't think
loyal
is
to an
I'm not
individual?
being blind because I can, whatever she's publicly putting out, I can see that. I can go and look for that, right? So like,
Okay,
I,
but you just
Can
looked
I ask
for
a
it and you couldn't
question?
even read what the paperwork. You
that was,
went and you looked up the information and you couldn't even read what the paperwork actually said. So if you ask, hey, I
but
got
I
this
don't
information
know
that you
that.
posted publicly.
But
Can
I
I see
can't
it?
prove it wasn't her paperwork though, because if I didn't see the details on the paperwork, I can't say it wasn't her paperwork either.
And you don't want to ask for the details of the paperwork that you have
I don't
screenshotted
want
in
to
your phone.
ask. I don't want
Can
to ask because I don't.
Girl, your ass scared to get blocked.
Can I ask a quick
No,
question?
I just want people to know that my character, because the other part of the reason I'm doing that is because when me and Junior Bone, I guess we're cool now, but before, when Junior Bone was mad at me, she said, you seem like the type of person that if we fall out, you gonna share all my business. So I'm proving that wrong.
Well, girl, listen. Come on now, be for real. Come on now, like
Nope, I'm not gonna. Nope, I need people to know that no matter if we fall out or whatever, I'm not gonna leak your business.
So you're not
So
gonna
I
tell
have a
people
question.
that they was being lied to because you're trying to prove loyalty to somebody whom you don't know, therapist?
But I'm not the only person that can ask. There are people that still support her, that are still supporters that can ask. I just don't want to be that person because I don't really care to ask.
So I have a question, that therapist, and you're probably not going to want to hear from me, but this is what I'm getting from this. What if the reason why you asked was to get people off of you? Because what you have said is that a lot of people are coming after you. So why wouldn't you at least want to know so you can say like, hey, I've seen it for myself. That's why I'm saying it so strong. Because I think it's not even necessarily the fact of you trying to take it to somebody else. Why not, if nothing else, at least do it so that people can leave you alone? Like, wouldn't that be a reason to at least
I
want to
don't
see?
really give a respectfully. I don't really give a fuck about them leaving me alone or not. I don't care. That's the thing. That's why I'm not a group thinker. You see me going against the grain here because I don't give a fuck.
You're
But is it
codependent.
sexist? I
The
don't
reason
know.
you're going against the grain is because you have a codependent relationship with Trina, and it is very, very obvious
How
to
is it
anybody that
codependent? Wait a minute. What am I receiving? Like, how is that
you
codependent?
clearly need valid. You clearly need some kind of interpersonal connection and validation, and
Really?
you are getting that.
I have
You're
friends and
getting that.
family in
Okay, I
real
mean,
life.
you
I
can
have
continue to
friends and
talk.
family
You
in
can
real
continue to
life
talk.
that support me. So then why would I be codependent with Trina when I got friends and family in real life that I'm on my way to go see my baby mama at our shop now.
Yeah, but anyone again with any modicum of intelligence can see that this is a
Why you throwing
unhealthy.
shots, Songbird? Why you gotta do that, Songbird? Me and you is not at odds. Why do you gotta do that?
Why do I have to do it? I'm speaking. You
I
spoke.
haven't
I'm
been
speaking
throwing
now.
shots at you, Songbird. You've been insinuating that I'm dense and that I don't
I
have.
I'm not insinuating. I'm flat out saying it.
See? Why?
You are
Why,
willfully
Songbird?
obtuse, and you are protecting
But
someone who
why,
scams
Songbird?
people.
Why? What?
And
Why? Why do
can
you
I
gotta
finish my
take that
statement?
route?
Can I finish my statement?
Go
Because
ahead.
I'm not going to sit up here and I'm not going to sit up here and have conversations with someone who's being completely unserious. That's why.
I'm not being
You said
unserious.
I'm still trying to talk. So you said that you believe Trina because you don't have proof that she's lying, but you don't have proof that she's telling the truth either, and you don't care to get it. That's problematic. That makes me think
You
there's
get it,
something going on
Songbird.
with your personal
Why didn't you
relationship with
get it,
her.
Songbird? Why didn't you get the proof? Why?
What do you
You
mean?
were
Why
our
didn't I get
whole
the proof?
mod. Why didn't you get the proof? You was the whole moderator.
You listen. You were right in with her. We're asking
I was
you.
only a moderator
You're her
for
spokesperson.
24
You're the one that's
hours.
going to bat for her.
I was
You're the
only.
one that's standing in the gap for Trina. And so we're asking you to get some information from someone that's your friend, that you're close with.
But
But you
she's
won't
not.
even
I
do
would
that because
stand in
you're
the
too
gap for
scared.
anybody.
You're too scared
Nope.
to get blocked.
Nope.
You're too
Nope.
scared to get
Nope.
blocked.
No, that's not true. Because
You
even
are
when
too
that whole
scared.
nope.
You're too
Let me
scared to get
nope.
blocked
Let me
by
prove it.
Trina to actually have some
Let me
integrity.
prove it, Songbird.
You have no integrity.
Songbird, you
You
want
have no
proof?
integrity. I'm not.
Okay, Songbird, do you want proof? When that whole thing happened between Rose and Diamond, I was windmilling in the comments for Rose because I support Rose and I really like her. We've had our own differences and we've resolved them. So would you say that about her too? Because I treat her exactly the same as I treat Trina,
But that
exactly
has
the
nothing
same
to
way as I
do.
treat Peach.
But that has nothing to do with Trina at all. Now,
But the
here's the thing,
difference,
right? Hold on. Let me say something. Now, me and Trina had a falling out, and there was an attempt for you to still be neutral with me and Trina. However, the way that you were defending Trina with lack of information was a turnoff for me. So I stopped associating with you. Let's be clear. Diamond and that shit ain't got nothing to do with shit. You
It was
can't
an
provide.
example. It was
But
an
I'm saying,
example.
but let's use the example with Trina then, because me and Trina had a falling out, and you was windmilling in the comments, in my comments for Trina. And you had no proof of anything. Nothing. You still do not have proof.
And in your comments, I asked in the $2 comments, I said, why is everybody so upset if they haven't gave
Okay,
no money?
my
Because at that
mistake.
point,
I apologize. You weren't windmilling in my comments. You were windmilling in someone else's comments, and I was actively against what Trina was doing. And me and you are mutuals. However, I could not associate with a person who could not provide proof, but still screaming that they need receipts when it comes to other things. That is not fair. You only want receipts.
when?
Hold on. You only want receipts when it proves that Trina is not wrong. But if there are receipts that could potentially prove that she is wrong, you do not want them. That is not being
I
fair.
haven't seen no receipts. I asked for those receipts. When y'all said that she put a jacket on that boy, then I wanted to see the receipts that K-Dub had. And I stayed up there and looked at them. I told you that on the back end, so that's not true.
But you don't want to see the receipts of people saying that they feel like they're being scammed? Now, I said that I feel like she scammed people, and I feel like I got scammed out of my energy and my time, and you didn't ask for no receipts about that, but you was loyal to me too. So what's the difference in loyalty between Trina and me? Because listen.
It ain't no difference.
Okay, so let's be clear. Because when I wasn't even fucking with you, I was still defending you. And I didn't do it because I wanted your money, because we wasn't talking.
Correct.
But her reasoning for doing it is because you are still sending her money. My loyalty is based off of what is right and what is wrong. Hers is based off of how she can financially gain from you. That is where the difference in loyalty lies.
But how do we know that? Because she didn't. While you did block me,
how about this?
She never blocked me.
You know how we know? We can simply prove it, but you don't want to do it. It can be proven simply, but you
other people support her so they can get the receipt too.
I'm asking you to send it to me. Y'all stop talking. So I'm saying this. If you wanted to actually, if there was no difference in the loyalty that you have for me and Trina, it shouldn't be no problem to ask, because you got loyalty for me too. And you said there's no difference. And I defended you when I wasn't even fucking with you at all. And you got defended. Trina do it because you're
she didn't. No, when we wasn't. No, she did defend me against Shay when Shay tried to say that our problem child, y'all, because it's a lot of Shays. When problem child said that I had threatened her, me and Trina was just like that was literally right after I fell out with her about just believing about the jacket. So she fell out with me and still stuck up for me too.
But she also came to you and begged you to ask for proof of receipts, right? Didn't she say you have to ask for proof?
She said, where's the proof, therapist? When I said, if you did that, Trina, I don't support that. She says, where's the proof, therapist, that I did that? I said, I don't know.
So you don't think that it's interesting, right? And I want you to, okay. I know that you say that you don't be working on this app, but I really want you to use your thinking cap. Why would she be so adamant to prove to you that she is not wrong if there is not something that she will lose? Because with everybody
she wasn't adamant though. She asked one time. She said, where's the proof, therapist? And I said, I don't know. I haven't seen no receipts.
And she also sent you a message saying, hey, by the way, I didn't use that money that you sent for my daughter to get her hair done. I didn't use it for that. Don't be mad.
She did that one time.
Right. So that is multiple times of her showing.
I respected that she did that, even though she didn't have to do that because it wasn't that much money. But
okay,
I do respect that she did that she was upfront when she didn't have to be.
And so here's the thing. She's upfront with you, of all people. And there are people who have shown to have sent her more than $200-300 whom she refuses to respond to and has blocked since them asking her questions. You are the only one who does not ask her questions as to why she keeps this relationship with you as it is what it is. The people who have asked her questions.
What about the moderators? What about her moderators?
Did you not see me show you somebody sending her more than $500 and that person got blocked? They were blocked for asking questions. I'm going to show you again. Hold, don't worry about it. Pay attention to the screen. This person was blocked for asking questions. And her excuse is going to be, I have boundaries. That's her excuse for everything. This person sent her more than $500. When they asked what exactly is the money going towards, or can you show me the proof? Can I see the paperwork? They got blocked. $500. And this is not Songbird. Songbird still got her shit up. This is somebody else, Trina's name here. So I'm asking you,
okay,
how
so
do you
this
not
would
think?
so I have a genuine question for her on that then that I can ask her. I would want
You
to
gonna
know
ask
why
why they got blocked instead of you're gonna ask
well,
why
that's
did
a
they get
genuine
blocked
question
or
that
what?
I actually have. I don't have a question about the eviction. I have a question about why did she block people that supported her when she said she would answer their
And
questions.
she has already,
That
and
is
her
a
answer, and we've already heard what her answer is. She has boundaries, and a person ain't gonna tell me what to do and tell me how to act and then expect to stay in my room because I don't really give a fuck. And yes, I did block them. We have heard her say it multiple times. That is no longer an excuse, therapist, when you've seen how much money somebody has sent her and they're asking logical questions. You know the answer
right, and I
already.
want to ask her.
You don't want to
I
ask
want
the
to ask
hard
her for my
questions. You don't want to ask
I
the hard
no,
questions.
that is a hard question. Why
That's
would you
not a
block
hard question.
somebody?
Why did you block
Why would
somebody
you
who
block?
sent you $500? Because they was trying to run me.
Well, I
And
want
you're
to
gonna
ask her
say that's
myself because
fair.
I didn't hear her response.
Right.
I
And
would
I'm
like
gonna tell you what's gonna
to.
happen. And you're gonna come back and tell me that I was right. She's gonna say they was trying to run me or they were trying to control her or trying to tell her what to do. And you're gonna say, well, that's fair. And that's going to be the end of the conversation.
That
And then
is
you're going to
no,
run with
because
that statement of her saying that people are trying to run
no,
her and control
I
her.
will ask no out because I'll be like, why did you say on Watch Me's panel that if people that actually had questions that donated to you, you told Watch Me they could ask you. So why did you say that on Watch Me panel if you don't really feel like that? That's what I would ask.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to say that therapist, I understand your want or your need to want to be true to yourself and not and say, your character, you want to keep it intact and say, I'm not going to do this just because we fall out. But it can come off like you're being complicit. If it does come out that she mishandled and misused the funds, that you are complicit to someone who's potentially committing a
If there was fact she misused the funds, Trina already know I would cut that off. She already
But you're
she
not
knows
going
if
to
I find
ask.
Hey,
yeah.
But
Rose,
the problem is, the
real quick,
problem that we're having, the problem that I'm having, I'm not even going to speak for nobody else. The problem that I'm having is you're not even going to ask. You're not going to
Because I
ask
don't
for
care
that proof.
about that question. You care about why did she block the people that supported her and gave her that all that money though. I do care to ask that, but
So
I
then
don't care to
that's
ask about
complicity. That can come off as complicity.
Hey,
That's my
y'all tap my
point.
screen and
Rose,
y'all
hey,
send to my
Rose, and
CA.
everybody, let me ask you
I
something.
don't
So,
see.
therapist,
Y'all
Explain
send
to
to
me
my
how
CA.
that can be seen as complicit.
so
Explain that because that's my genuine how. Explain it.
Rose, can I piggyback off of something you just said?
Yeah, go ahead. Hey,
So,
y'all make sure that y'all send to
But
my CA, please and thank you.
hey, therapist, look. So last week when you was in Trina's room, Trina sent for you to come over there because I was in the live and I was listening. Trina said that the only reason why she deal with you was because you don't ask her what she's doing with the money that you send her.
I just told her that. She
Yeah,
think I'm
that's
saying
why
it.
I was asking you to come. So, but therapist said that Trina never told her that. That's a lie because when Trina
she
kept
said
telling the
what,
people,
Brenda? Because I didn't hear
Trina
that. She said
said the only reason she deal with you because outside of Rose and Kay that try to help her, you never went around the app bashing her. You never asked her what she's doing with the money that you send her. You said that you don't care. You send it to her, so she don't care. But she begged for you to come up in the room so she could say that. But she said a whole lot of other shit before you got up in there and you finally came in the comments. You said you wasn't blocked. Trina said in her live, oh, she's
That she
not blocked
blocked
no
you.
more. She's
Yep.
not blocked no more. You came in the comments and said, oh, I'm here now.
no. I had
Yeah,
always
that's a lie. You said in the comments that I'm here.
She
Yes,
said, "Can
but I
y'all
had
go and
been
get
in there.
therapists? I done unblocked her. Can y'all go and get her?"
When?
And the people came and
When
got
was
you, and you
that?
finally came in the comments and said, "I'm
When?
here."
When was that?
That was last week, about a week ago.
No, me.
That last week probably was 2 weeks ago. Let me put it like
No,
that.
when
Probably
me and Trina
the
fell
last
out,
week her ass was standing in that goddamn
that was like
hallway
a month.
at that building.
That was like a month ago when me
Nah,
and
it
her.
wasn't no month ago because she went out there. She haven't been at them folks' apartment for the
Well, if
whole
she was
month.
talking about me behind my back and saying that, then I'm
Girl,
gonna
you
ask her
came
about
right
that.
on in the comments and said, "I'm here now."
Okay, well, if she was, I'm gonna ask her. I'm be like, was you
But
talking about me
Trina
behind my
said,
back?
but there's no sense to asking her. That's why
No,
yesterday
I
when she
am gonna
came
ask
up,
her because why I gotta ask y'all questions, but I can't ask my questions. My questions are most important to me. My questions are, was you talking about me behind my back? And my other question is, why would you block these people that gave you all that money and you said that you would explain
So you think
what you're doing?
do you really think that Trina is gonna say,
therapist, the
hold
people
on,
said in the
hold on. Do you really think that Trina is gonna be like, yeah, I was talking shit about you behind your back? Come on, therapist. Be for real.
I mean, I would hope she would tell the truth.
You know in your chest that she ain't gonna just be like, yeah, I was talking shit about you and what?
I mean, if
You
she
know
says
she
that,
not.
then.
You know why? Because you might stop sending her money.
But she could have thought that same thing when I thought that the jacket had happened. She could have thought
And
that
then
then.
she was able to have a whole conversation with you to try to debunk the entire situation between her and K Dub. So now you believe that she never put that jacket because she already had a conversation with you on the back end, on the front end, and some more on the back end. So to make sure that you don't believe that she ever did what she did. So when you hear the information, it doesn't come off like she was putting a jacket on that baby.
But I played the recording in my room last Saturday, Rose, and
We
I did
know,
not
I
hear
know,
it.
I know
I
you
heard her.
did. However, I know you did. However, you're acting like people won't try to get to you first to try to prove their point so that when you do hear it, it don't sound as harsh. You
All
telling me that
she
people don't do
said
that? I'm
in
asking you. Are
regards
you
to
telling me
that
that people
was,
don't do that?
where's the proof?
Are you telling me that
No,
people don't
she
do that?
didn't though. No, but she didn't do that.
So you
Yes,
ain't sat
people
in
do that.
so you haven't sat in lives where she talked about whatever conversation she had about K Dub's child, and you didn't sit in them lives and listen.
Yes, but she also showed the same
Okay, so if
text
you
that
sat in her
K-Dub
lives,
showed.
so hold on, clock this. If you sat in her lives and you didn't go into K Dub's live to hear what the fuck is going on, you only sat in Trina's live and you heard
But
Trina
I
speak about.
listened to K-Dub when she was on $2 panel when K-Dub first came up and started. I did listen to K-Dub the whole story, and I saw the same text thread that Trina showed.
It's not about the text thread, therapist. That's what you're missing. It's not about the text thread. Did you see the video or hear when she was reading a comment in the comments saying, "But doesn't K Dub have children?" Did you hear that video?
No, I did not hear that video.
Okay, so guess what? I was in that live. She literally read a comment saying, "Doesn't K Dub have kids?" She says, "Yes, she got sons." And that's another thing. That's why I wouldn't want to go over there because she got 2 sons. My daughter done been at SA before. Then she takes the screenshot of her having that conversation with K Dub and puts it in the backdrop. What does that insinuate to you?
All right, so then I did not personally hear that part of it.
But I'm asking you, what does that
Let me ask
insinuate
this.
to
Hold on.
you?
Let me ask this. TT, if you in here, is that in that what I played last Saturday? Is that in there?
Is it Songbird and Rose and Etna? At this point, I believe all three of y'all wasting y'all time.
Yeah,
Because
I just wanted to say
therapy,
one thing
and I've
before I
been
drop.
saying it, and people told me that I was wrong, and a lot of folks just said it in the comments. Therapist is a undercover in lover with Trina.
Stop. I'm finna drop you. Bye. I ain't finna play with
I
you.
don't think that that's
So
fair to
Can I
say.
say
I don't
one
think
thing
it's fair
before
to
I can
say.
I?
I think it's worth a conversation to have with that therapist. I think because we're getting somewhere right now. We are getting somewhere, whether you all believe it or not. I think Rose and that therapist are having a constructive enough conversation. I do.
Okay, can I just say something then before I drop down?
all right.
So, codependency refers to any enmeshed relationship in which one person loses their sense of independence and believes they need to tend to someone else. Those symptoms also include hiding the poor behavior and protecting the person from any fallout or consequences of their actions. I maintain you have a codependent relationship with Trina. I also will not be addressing this again because clearly the people who are dedicated to continuing to believe in this person are not people with whom I can have a rational, reasonable conversation. For example, this conversation that I'm having right now with that therapist. I am very disappointed in the lack of empathy that people have for the people that donated to this situation because what I would really like to have done with
Songbird, how
$900.
am I showing a
Can
lack
I
of
finish?
empathy?
Can I
What did
finish
I do to
speaking?
show?
Can I finish speaking, please? What I would have really liked to do with that $900 is giving it to a person who actually needed it and
You
who
could send it
actually
to
was
me,
facing
amen. You could send it
homelessness.
to me. Rose got a whole motherfucking suite. I do makeup. You could send it to me, amen. You can check my pictures and my videos on my page. Clock it, clock it. Y'all tell the people I'm really in my suite, amen, amen, amen. Rose trying to go back to school. Man, I
So
got
that's
But
proof.
all I have
how
to say.
did how
Rose
I have
trying to go back
no
to school,
desire. I have
amen.
no desire to
Okay.
hear anything from that therapist ever again. I believe that she has
wow
displayed her lack of integrity and her lack of
wow
sincerity in this conversation. So that's all I have to say. And I am not surprised that you are continuing to support that person. Goodbye.
Thank you for coming up, Songbird. Go ahead, therapist. You may now speak freely. Unmute.
oh damn I was whole talking on mute.
Yo ass trying to talk over people. Now look. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
But Songbird, you had given all that money and you did not ask yourself either. So while you're trying to paint this narrative about me, you're guilty of doing the same thing. You didn't ask for no receipts. You don't have no receipts to share. So why is it less
But she
wrong
was
that
accountable
you?
for that. But therapist, hold on. She was accountable for that. And what she's trying to prevent is you going through the same thing. But you don't want to see it
When was she
from that
accountable? What
angle.
did she say? Because
She
she
said, I did
said,
that shit and I did not ask. And that's where she fucked up at. She said it multiple times.
okay,
And she
okay.
says
Well, I
now that
didn't.
she's asking questions, Trina doesn't want to answer.
Okay,
So
I didn't hear her.
she's trying to
But I
prevent
have two
you from
questions.
go. Hold on, hear
No,
me.
she's not.
She's
Songbird don't. She not
Yeah,
preventing
she said I
shit from me.
literally said that. She has said it multiple times. I've heard her
No,
say it.
because she's up here trying to defame my character and call me names and stuff. So of course I didn't hear her say that. No.
Okay, that's
And
understandable.
I never did that to her. I didn't call
Okay,
Songbird no names, defame her
okay,
character, or none of that.
okay. I hear that. I understand that. It doesn't take away from the fact that that woman is trying to prevent you from doing the same thing that she did.
Nope, I don't trust that Songbird is trying to protect me from shit.
Okay, so do you trust that I'm trying to protect you from something?
Yes, but I also know that you have your own issue with Trina, which I get. So I mean, it's not an
Okay,
unbiased.
but
Which
you trust that I'm trying to.
that proved it.
So you think that because I do not care for how Trina treats people, you think that I'm being unbiased in this situation? When you actively heard me ask her these same questions before me and her had a falling out, I asked her these questions, and you agreed that I did
But I
ask her
think
those
you're
questions.
very hurt by how your support was taken, like that she
Yes, you
did.
know why? Because she couldn't answer the questions, therapist. She's hurt because she could not answer the questions, and I refused to put my energy into my people, supporting her who can't even answer my questions. That would be very asinine for me to allow my people, and my people have literally come up and said, I only gave because of Rose. And so, you know how disingenuous and distasteful and harmful it would be for me to allow the people who support me and care about me to keep gifting a person who can't even answer my questions?
Yes,
That's not fair.
yes, I agree with that. I agree.
So yes, I removed myself from her space because I refuse to enable certain behaviors when I know that she can't even answer mine. And when I asked those questions and she couldn't give me an answer, I removed myself. This is before I even fell out with her therapist. That's how quiet and low I was trying to hold it down. People see me distancing myself, but I wasn't making it loud like I ain't fucking with her no more. I didn't do that. I distanced myself because I
Hence
wasn't finna
why
make it
I
hot
did not
because
know, because
hold
you
on,
asked me if
hold
I
on. You wasn't
noticed,
supposed, but guess
and I
what? But
said
guess what?
no.
You wasn't supposed to know because I was an actual friend to her. Nobody was supposed to
Exactly.
know that.
So I
So guess
understand
what?
that you're
So
hurt
guess
by
what?
that.
So guess what? When I'm moving in silence and I'm asking and I'm waiting for you to give me information and you can't give it to me, and then on top of that, you all of a sudden start being shaded to me, start disrespecting me, start calling me out of my name, go make lives about me, try to defame who I am as an individual. You think
But
I'm not
y'all
gonna say
both
nothing?
was doing that. Y'all both
No,
was
we weren't.
yes,
No, we
y'all
were
was.
not.
I heard y'all both
No,
talking about each other.
no, no.
I
She
did
went
hear
live
it.
and she went live and she spoke about me. I waited. I sat and watched me works live. And I was like, okay, I done found out that Trina don't like me no more. Damn, I thought I had a friend. And I laughed about it. And then she went live and said that I'm trying to be like her. You didn't know about those lives where she tried to make it seem like I was trying
No.
to copy her. And apparently she been the flower shop and everything under the motherfucking sun. You wasn't around to hear that shit though. You didn't hear that shit when she said I was trying to copy her. Then she started saying little weird ass shit about how I called out my mother's STD infested coochie. You didn't hear that shit either, huh? Then she doxed me in somebody's motherfucking comments. Yes, I was
I
gonna
do know
take
about
her
the
ass
doxing your
to
name because
I was gonna take her
I do know
motherfucking
about
ass
that.
to the pits of hell and do backstrokes in the lake of fire with that bitch. I sure was. You know why? Because you doxed me and you spoke on my family. That's 2 no-nos. That's it. You don't get a third attempt. That's 2 no-nos. Yeah, I'ma drag you for sure. Should I have held it in a different fashion? Probably, for sure. Should I have not went so hard? For sure. However, my emotions was involved and I was hurt. And a person acted like they didn't fucking hurt me. And they acted like they didn't give a fuck or I didn't give a fuck about them. Even though I gave her grace upon grace upon grace. So for sure. I was defending myself. And however she chose to defend herself behind misunderstanding of comments, that is her business. She perceived comments and said that I was being funny. And she can't even tell you what the fuck I said that was funny. She said that I was in comments
But
laughing about her.
no
Never
way, I
did.
heard both of y'all talking about each other.
Girl, you're not
Y'all want
hearing
to see
me.
my baby parents real quick?
No, because you ain't finna get nobody no reason to screenshot your shit. Girl. Anywho. Like I said, you're at this point, you proving people right with you not even hearing what I'm saying to you. All you want to hear is, well, both of y'all was dragging each other. You ain't hearing how that shit started. And
But
it's like
there's
you
a
don't want to hear how that shit started.
yes, I do hear how both people are saying, but I only have the information that I have that I saw for myself, you know?
Okay.
I'm not saying that it didn't happen though. That's not what I'm saying. I can't say something didn't happen if I didn't see it. So I just, I'm not discounting how anybody feels. Again, because if you put your time and energy and money into somebody and you feel they mismanaged that, then yes, you have a right to feel a way about that. I'm just saying I don't feel a way about it, and the questions that y'all want me to ask are not the questions that I want to ask. The questions that I want to ask are the questions I'm going to ask. And if she, cuts me off and proves y'all right that she don't like people questioning her, then okay. Then I'll know that what y'all say is more than likely true because she cut me off too. But if she don't cut me off and give me a different answer than what y'all say she's going to give me, then that's proof in the other direction. I just can't be swayed by groupthink. Y'all know that. Y'all know I can't be. I have to see it for myself.
Who is group thinking?
Everybody's saying that she scammed them, but there's no proof that she scammed them.
So I wasted my time. I done wasted. You telling me that I done wasted almost 3 hours of my time breaking this shit down all the way down to math.
No, but you remember a little bit of those figures were just uncertain figures. They weren't.
And then when we got the certain figures, then what?
So then those people again, those
When we
people have a
use your numbers, therapist, I used your numbers and the math still ain't make sense as to how she ain't had no money. I used your numbers. You forgot when I used your numbers?
Well, how
And
do
then we
we know
actually
she
had the
didn't use the
proof.
money to pay her rent? How do we know that she didn't use the money to pay her rent, utilities? Do we have proof of that? Do we have proof that she didn't do that? Do we have proof she did something else with the money other than her livelihood?
Therapist, you do realize that the rent is only $780 a month, and this situation started in January. So where did $4,000 or $5,000 go?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I mean, if your rent is $700 and you had 2 months of back rent and then 1 month of current rent, then that's already
She had already
15.
paid it, therapist. She had already paid it. Remember, she had did crowdfunding for that. That was separate from the month of January and February. She crowdfunded for that. She said she had already paid for March. Remember? She said she had back pay on November and December. You forgot?
I thought we were crowdfunding for, because we crowdfunded for the month of rent that she knew about, and then that's when after that she sent the eviction saying I was actually 2 months behind, not just 1 month, so I have to crowdfund for an additional month that I didn't know about, or in the transition of the owners happened, because one owner was letting her slide with it, the new owner wasn't, so she had to pay that up front. So we crowdfunded first for the month that she knew about. We crowdfunded again for the month she did not know about, and then additional funds for maybe the next month. So I'm just like, how do we know that didn't happen?
Because she explicitly made statements saying that she had already paid for January and February. She needed December and November, which did not make sense as to why I asked her the questions. I said, if that's the case, then you're back December. And if that's the case, you paid for this November and December already, and you're looking for January and February. Wouldn't that make more sense? Because how do you say that you paid for January and February already, but you're back November and December? It doesn't make sense. It means that you paid November and December already, and you're trying to get your payments for January and February. You cannot pay January if you haven't paid December, and vice versa. Do you see how that's
The part that I
inconsistent?
would be missing. That would be the part, because
Right.
I did not hear her say that. So that would be the
But
part that I would be missing.
and she did. And if you ask her again, didn't you say that you was missing November and December? You forgot to pay those? And if she tells you no, she didn't do that, then you know for a fact that crowd fund that we did for in February wouldn't add up. That math still would make sense. Think about it. Because what was the back pay then?
Yes, if that's the case, then yes, that would, yes.
Okay. So how do
So
you forget to pay
that
your
would
rent?
raise my. Well,
Right. So guess what? If you're
I
wait,
didn't
hold on,
think it was
hold
the
on, wait,
actual. Okay, go ahead.
wait. Hear me out. She's living month to month. It's not a lease where they'll probably give a little bit more grace, whether it is from a private person or not. You're living month to month. So if you are living month to month, that is not something that you just forget to pay. Because then you and your child finna be on the street. So how is it?
Is it that she forgot, or that it started when the old owner let her have a pass? It started to build up.
She said she forgot to pay.
Okay.
Therapist, I don't know you. I don't even really know Trina. I just been watching the saga. The very first crowdfund that I witnessed, She that's the second one that you were talking about where you said no, we crowdfunded for. That was the second time, because the very first one, people were asking what happened to that money, because she then came up again in another live saying that she was being evicted. And that's when the people like myself who had donated $1 only were asking, well, what happened to the $2,000 that we just raised?
Oh, you
Why is
can't see it. So, hey, real quick, my bad, y'all. The lady that I guess Trina set her hotel on fire. She's live right now telling her story. Her name is Taya. Um, yeah, they told me to tell you this, but I still want to talk to a therapist when Miss D is finished.
okay?
And how does that make sense? Because you're trying to say that the crowdfunding was no, that was the they've crowdfunded. I saw her do it.
Tell that lady to bring her ass in here instead of trying to get the people to go over there. Tell her to bring her ass in here. Hello, that would make more sense. Go ahead.
So the I've witnessed alone 3, and that's not counting the ones that I didn't get to see. But I, from the month of October to where we at now, I've seen 5 crowdfundings, 3 of which were prior to her claiming that she got evicted.
Yeah, tell that lady to bring her ass over here. Cause everybody already over here, child. We ain't finna get this scrambling trying to figure out where the hell the lady at. Tell her bring her ass. Go ahead, princess.
Hey, y'all, how y'all doing?
What's up, boo?
Nothing. Okay, so that therapist, can you hear me now?
Wait, what? Say that again. Sorry.
I say, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so hey, that therapist. Hey, Rose. Hey, Miss D.
Hey, princess.
Hey. So I was wondering, therapist, do you feel like you're enabling her, like by any means, like, or do you feel like you trying to be a friend to her?
I feel like I'm trying to be a friend, princess.
No, I'm asking for real, because I
No, I
know.
am. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm trying to
No,
be a
I'm
friend,
not.
like, cause
I'm
I
not
say
mad at
no.
your answer. I'm not mad at your answer, because I feel like a lot of times we have to bump our head ourselves to understand, like, okay, this person really ain't shit. And when I say that, I mean, for an example, a lot of women have deadbeat baby daddies, but somebody didn't try to tell them already and they ain't believe them. They have to bump their head they fucking self, is what I was getting at. I feel like you should talk to her in the back end. I don't know if y'all had a previous conversation prior to this whole thing going on, not just a question, but talking to her and let her know, like, hey, sis, you got a daughter, you gotta do better than what the fuck you doing, because what you doing evidently ain't working. I mean, it looked like it's working, but the bitch struggling. She down bad, real bad. Um, yeah, that's really all I had to say, because they wanted me to tell you about the little fire thing, Rose. I just had a question for her. I'm gonna go back down to the basement.
I'm proud of you, princess.
I'm on my healing journey, y'all.
I'm very proud of you,
Thank you.
fellow beige brigadian.
Bye, therapist.
Princess. I get that. I do. You know, maybe I do need to say more like, hey, you need a plan. You know, that would be a better way to help her. As far as my accountability in it, maybe I should say, hey, listen, now let's do better. Like, what's the, you know, but she shared a plan, so I wouldn't really have a what's the plan. She shared what her plan is.
Hey, let me hold on real quick. Let me say something. Hey, going forward, y'all don't come up in my shit telling me about nobody what the fuck they got going on. Cause y'all done came up in here and call yourself trying to get that lady to be heard and shit like that. And she in there calling motherfuckers all type of goofies and motherfuckers claiming that they clout chasing off her when I told her to bring her ass over here. And people came and told me about her shit. So how the fuck she over there talking cash money shit like motherfuckers is coming at her crazy? The fuck? Be the fuck for real. My motherfucker came over here and told me about your shit. The fuck? And we sitting here in a live talking about the shit that's going on. Ain't nobody in this bitch clout chasing off a fuck thing. You decided to go live. Why did you just so happen to go live today about Trina supposedly blowing up your shit? Be fucking for real. Don't piss me off on this goddamn Saturday. Because I've been calm as fuck the whole time. Don't get to being motherfucking disrespectful because you mad about your shit getting blown the fuck up. The fuck?
Hey, Rose. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. How
That
everybody
lady in
doing?
there talking cash money shit. Niggas going over there telling her, hey,
Chill.
come over here. We trying to hear what you got to say. Why the fuck would I go over there into somebody goofy ass motherfucking live for views and clicks and this and that? Bitch, are you being fucking for real? And I heard it with my own ears.
Lord. Listen, I just came up here to say this one thing that I'm gonna drop because I am getting ready for work. I told y'all in Watch Me Work Live, therapist is that cousin from the suburbs that she like just socially awkward. And baby, listen, you can't buy no friends. Like I think everybody done came up here and said it to you. But you like everybody done said, baby, you gonna have to knock your head up against the wall. Cause grandma used to say if you see a fool, knock their head up against the wall as long as they gonna let you do it. That's all y'all know. She like I ain't got no problem with therapists. I actually think she kinda cool. I just think she kinda like socially she's just awkward. If that's the word for it. I don't mean no tea. It ain't no shade towards you, baby, like at all. But like therapist is giving very much you want that girl in high school. It's giving very much you was the one that probably people bully and stuff. I'm sorry for real. I really am. And listen, when you come to Chicago, hit me up, baby. I'm gonna take you around the hood. Maybe we could help you out a little bit. Cause you ain't spending summer with your hood cousins. You need to spot them. You ain't got the discernment of spotting spot them got them. But
And
that's all I
hold
want
on,
to
hold on,
say.
hold on, real quick. Hold on, I'm sorry, Tasha. Hold on, real quick. And respectfully, did y'all see a person come up in this room by the name of Taya, Taya? Because I seen her fly in this motherfucking room. So, bitch, how the fuck we clout chasing off you, bitch, when you was in this motherfucking room first, and you decided to go live, and then you so happen to have people come up in here talking about, oh, you want to tell your be fucking for real. I literally watched your name in the goddamn comments. You was in my live. So why the hell would you decide, well, you see us talking about this shit, you go live, and then you got the nerve to all of a sudden, I ain't finna go into no goofy bitch live, and I ain't hopping in no bitch box, and bop, bop, bop. Girl, who the fuck is you talking about? When you sat up in this bitch and built up enough motherfucking courage to go live, shorty? Hey, y'all give my motherfucking cash up. You dig? I'm live on a motherfucking Saturday, and these people finna make me goddamn activating this bitch, and I'm trying to be calm. Cause I don't even go live on motherfucking Saturdays. What type of weird ass shit is that?
I'm gonna drop, baby, because I gotta go to work. I just want to say that one thing. Like therapist, it's okay, baby. You are a socially awkward cousin, and we know we got to work on you for the summer.
We still going to
Thank
get
y'all for the
drinks when I
gifts.
come to Chicago.
Okay, we gonna get some drinks, and I'm gonna take it in the honey, because that's where I'm from. We gonna take it, child. We gonna hang out with the drug dealers and the scammers, okay? So you can spot.
Okay.
All right, okay, all right. Love y'all back, child.
She said it's the perfect out of town store. What the fuck? Now, princess.
I mean, you know my name, the Bone Collector. I collect them and carry them.
Now, who the hell?
My
Y'all
bad.
send y'all coins to Rose. Thank you. Send Rose her gifts. Send Rose her gifts. Now, Miss Bone Collector. Now, who the
I'm
fuck sent you that goddamn message?
I can't tell on my receipts. Rose, please don't drop me.
Now, why the hell did you come up in here promoting this bitch for free?
I wasn't. I was trying to let you know. I thought
And
you
then got
was
this bitch
sincere.
talking cash money shit like she know me or something.
Don't worry. I'm about to go cuss her out when I get from over here. Don't worry, boo. I promise. I'm about to go cuss her out real bad.
Cause
Yeah.
motherfuckers is in there like, okay, go to Rose Live, go to Rose. Why the fuck would I go to somebody goofy ass motherfucking live? I don't hop up in no boxes with no bitch. Girl, huh?
Goofy
When I
ass
seen you
live
in
is
this bitch,
crazy.
when I seen you in this hoe, I seen your name. I see who come up in this motherfucker. They talking about get her before we do. Cause what the hell? You could have literally came up here and told your story, but oh, you too good to hop in the box. Girl, don't piss me off on this good Saturday. Don't piss me off.
Now, Rose. Hey,
Hey, classy.
boo.
Cause I show her what setting some on fire look like.
Oh, Jesus.
I am I able to talk, boo?
Go
I'm
ahead.
get you.
You gon' look? That's enough. Y'all know I gotta spill the tea a little bit. Shit, I thought it was tea. It ended up being piss. My bad. Um, I'm gonna go back on mute for a minute. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Ma'am, you've been doing great. You did so great this whole week. We're not doing that. Don't let them even spin you like that. I need you to simmer down. Let me throw some cold water on you right quick. Don't do it. This your different day. You've been doing so good the whole life. Don't let them spin you. Don't start acting like your picture on the background, the Joker, okay? Cause that's what happened. You was about to go into the Joker mode. Don't do this.
God
And I'm gonna
dang, I
drop.
was coming up here to tell her that. I about to say, baby, Rose, baby. Come
Yeah,
on now.
we're not doing that.
Don't
You've been
let them
hood
get you out of
therapist for the last
character.
3 hours, and we've been enjoying it.
You
Now we're
better
not gonna just go
go.
straight hood, okay? Okay.
All
I
right.
mean, she is a hood therapist,
She is a
but
hood. She's a hood therapist, but
you
that don't
do
mean she has
so
to be
good,
hood.
honeys.
But
She
that's what
goes
a
hood.
hood therapist would do, right? Be hood.
Don't piss me off.
Don't do that, therapist.
Oh, that therapist now. Come on now.
But
Now,
I'm that
now.
therapist, and that's what y'all don't get about me is I'm the that therapist, and y'all
Y'all
be like, boop,
put
boop,
y'all
boop, boop.
favorite candy in the comments. They flagging me
Please.
Right. That's
for
why I was putting in the comments like y'all
Oh,
tap for Tay to live. Let's get up to
y'all tap the
200K.
screen.
yes. Yes, Nene. Nene, you watch different word because I love me some different word. Relax, relate, release.
And therapist, I'm still mad at you because you said my mammy, but I ain't gonna go there. I don't hold grudges, but we are.
But if I said your mammy, it's probably because you said something whack
Mm-mm.
to
I
me.
just said that you and that lady was twins. Y'all act like y'all best friends and twins in that live, and you
Who?
said yo
That that
mammy.
uh, that offended her. That obviously
No, it
offended
had to
her.
say something. If it offended me, for me to say your
But
mammy,
what?
I
But
had.
but therapist, what if I was on my last leg or I was grieving my mama and you
What
said
if
something
I
like that?
was?
What? I didn't say nothing offensive though.
You did. That's why I said your mammy. I don't just say your mammy to any old body.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as a therapist, don't be talking about people mamas. That's crossing the line.
Hey, Rose, I just wanted
I
to
mean,
say that's light
my
But
work.
mama
anyway,
dead
What you
too.
want us
Rose,
If y'all
Rose,
want to
you
talk
good,
about
baby? I'm
that,
gonna
y'all
drop.
can.
I don't
I'm
hold
good.
grudges, baby. I'm good. All
I'm
right,
good.
all right. I love you. I'm gone.
Yeah, I was just saying, Rose, you stay over here handling your business. That's light work. What you want us to do?
Go cuss that
I gotta
I'm
hoe
find an
out.
serious.
emoji.
What you want us to do?
Nah, yeah, that part cause Jesus fix it.
You
Okay,
good?
look. I'm cool. It's
Uh,
okay.
okay, well just let us know.
I
Let her
remember.
live.
Drop us down. Drop me down.
I remember what I was about to say. Um. So okay, from a different point of view, Rose. Okay. Now, if
Mm-hmm.
you had, and I'm not trying to take up for anybody, but just looking at it from the outside, I guess. Comments don't cuss me out. I screenshot. So if you had a one friend that didn't nobody like, but you still wanted to stick beside them, is that similar to this situation in your opinion?
Mm.
Because I feel like sometimes we just not about to stop being somebody's friend just because everybody is mad at them. Where
It ain't about a person not wanting to be friends. I'm not sitting here telling nobody to not be friends with nobody. It
no,
ain't never gave that.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying because as we could see, she still wants to stick beside her. Um, I, I don't think that I
Because,
don't think
Princess,
nobody
you
cares.
remember when you said if I fell out with somebody, I probably tell all their business? No, that is not true,
See, you got
Princess.
that shit stuck in her head.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm, princess. Now look what you did.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But listen. So I feel like Trina's gonna have to do something to her to make her not fucking with her, make her stop fucking with her. And the reason why I say that, I'm not like the therapist. I ain't that down bad, no shade, boo. But listen, it take a lot for me to stop being your friend. You really gotta do some crazy, crazy shit. Um, yeah, I don't know. And one more thing, and I'm gonna drop down. One cat wife. What you mean that therapist need a therapist? Why are you always in black people business? Okay, I'm about to drop down. You make me fucking sick.
And
Stop.
I
real
don't like
quick,
her.
in defense of that therapist does have a therapist, and she says that proudly all the time. So
And
that
do.
was, yeah, that was a very let me not say dumb, but ignorant remark. I'll say that. I'm going to be professional today.
How you feeling though, Classy? Because you was looking good and tired yesterday.
You know, hold on, let me turn my camera on because I'm sexy and stuff. You see me? I'm
Mm-hmm.
good.
Hey, for the
Mm-hmm.
haters, if you're in here, I
I'm good,
apologize
good.
about calling Tittiesville dangerous because my baby parents just confirmed
Oh,
that
I'm
there
sorry.
are safe parts of Tittiesville. Thank you.
Girl,
But
you know we ain't seen friends with haters coming here yet. Why I said friends with haters? Oh shit. Oh shit. I mean, oh shit. Oh, don't beat my ass.
I
Why I can't
cannot.
think of this lady name? Why I can't think of this lady name, Lord?
Now, friends with no attitude ain't did nothing to nobody today. I don't think.
Jesus.
Oh, I was talking about
I'm
for the
sorry.
haters. For the haters,
Oh,
me and
y'all
her
finna
try
duke
to
it out.
talk.
Okay,
For the
okay.
haters. I don't know why I said friends with haters. For the haters.
Yes, they just said there are parts of
Shut
Tittiesville that
up,
is not dangerous.
Ah, shit.
Y'all go tell
Uh-huh.
Tittiesville Llama, Silent Llama Tittiesville.
Girl, I thought you said Tittiesville. I thought,
That's the
Tittiesville,
name.
yes.
Titties.
oh,
Tittiesville.
like
Yeah.
Jamaica.
Tittiesville. I swear I thought
Yeah.
titties is what I heard. I heard Tittiesville, and
That
that's
is
it.
what y'all heard.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
It is. It is. It is. It's a triple D. It's a triple D.
I would I don't know about no triple D's, baby.
Uh-huh.
I'm just a C.
But
Mm-hmm.
y'all tell her I'm sorry because it is parts of Tittiesville that are safe.
You keep saying that damn name.
Where is Tittiesville?
She know what she doing, man.
She
I'm telling y'all right
know.
now, that lady a whole troll. Thank y'all for the CAs.
She
Thank
really
you.
is.
Thank
But
y'all for the love. I appreciate that.
I did want to say something to that therapist. I'm being professional today.
No,
Y'all
So
put
you've been
welcome
doing
to the
good,
garden emotes
Classy
in the chat.
J. You've been doing really good. I've been proud of you this past week.
thank you so much. You know, I try to do what I can when I can, you know? But for, for real though, that therapist. So I'm not gonna say that you trying to buy friends. I'm not gonna say that. But what I am gonna say, I feel, and this is my opinion, right? I do feel that she reminds you of someone that you were once close to, and you feel like you have to make
You
up
remind
for
me
that.
of a
And I could be
girl
wrong,
that
but
I once
I don't.
knew.
I'm just saying, I really don't feel like you trying to buy friends. I just feel like one that you probably feel sorry for her, but I feel like you trying to compensate for something. That's how I feel. That's my opinion, and I could be wrong, but I don't really think it has anything to do with you buying friends because, all honesty, you a pretty transparent person. You pretty honest when you say something. You let it be known that you said it. So I don't really think it's
She
necessarily with
just
you buying
care.
friends.
Her
Yeah.
ass just be caring too much sometimes. She
Yeah,
cares to a fault.
yeah. I just really feel like she trying to you trying to
And she need a
compensate for
motherfucker with a
something.
strong arm on her side. Then she even though she's still fucking hard headed, that's a problem now.
Is that gonna
Cause she
be
could have a
you?
friend.
Is that gonna
Cause
be you?
you don't want me to strong arm. Cause I've been listening.
Is that gonna be you?
You
Lady
don't want me to
A, I
strong
kind
I'm
of
arm.
not
agree with
talking to
it.
y'all. This
She
is this
gonna put you.
person. This
She gonna
person.
put you in the headlock. She gonna.
She want me. She wants me to put her in a headlock. I'm
She gonna
convinced.
put you in the headlock and like do that
She
body
might
snap
like
thing,
it. That's
swing
the
you over like
problem.
that. I think that's what it
She
is.
might like the little headlock. That's
I
the
would
damn
probably like.
problem.
I'll probably like it too.
She
I ain't even
already
gonna lie.
knows how Scorpios are. She knows how they are. Scorpios, we are different breed.
I got a question. So that therapist, right?
Mm-hmm.
That therapist. So when I was cussing and
And you the same
yelling,
color.
And is.
Put
do
your
you want to be
sandy hair
cool?
up. Put your
She said, "Do you want to be cool with me, or you
yes,
want
yes.
this smoke again?"
No. I'm sorry, princess. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead, princess.
I'm
Go ahead.
getting mixed
You see
views.
how mute. You see how I turn them cameras off. We ain't finna do this.
I'm getting
Shut it
mixed
down.
views. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's okay, princess. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, listen. So I do got one question since you over here, and I'm not trying to be funny. But they said
Yes,
when
you
I
are.
was arguing, no. I want to ask her. They said when I was arguing with you, it made your cootie mama wet. Is that true?
Oh,
No, princess. Whoever carried that bone is a liar.
They said they was like you when I was arguing with
No,
you.
I do not
That's how
like. I'm not attracted to light skinned women. Not saying you're not cute, but I don't like light skinned women.
okay, because I was like, what you mean? I'm like, her cooter mama getting wet for me arguing, and I said, no.
They lied.
so
Okay.
what do make your cooter mama rumble?
What? I'm not gonna say that in this room right now.
Oh, you gonna send it to me? Cause I think that some of this shit, I think something. I think. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I sure will.
Don't send it to my bisexual ass, cause you said you ain't gonna never tell me no shit like that. So don't
No,
let
I
me
didn't
on
say.
my bisexuality know.
But what I was saying was, I
Mm-hmm.
want to try out a lesbian. I can't help if a
Girl, please,
bisexual
none of them bitches is a
overpowers
lesbian.
me. I can't
None of them
hope.
hoes is a lesbian. That's the problem.
I can't help if a bisexual overpowers me.
Girl, please.
Why you turn my camera off, Rose?
Cause your
I got a
face.
question, that therapist. Can you put some up here is too light skinned. Like when
It
they
was
all
the better of the light
cameras
skin.
on, all I seen was high yellow.
They talking about overpower.
It was the
It
power.
was
It was the
super
better
bright
of the
at the
light
top,
skin.
wasn't it?
Light skin power activate.
Look at
I'm sorry,
Junior
princess.
Bone.
I
Look at
Smiley
it. Look
couldn't
at
help
this.
face.
it.
Look at this. Y'all
Smiley
see
face
this?
if that
Miss D,
therapist
turn your
like rough
camera on,
shit.
Miss D.
Smiley face if she don't. Smiley face if that therapist like rough shit. Crying face if she don't. I'm gonna let the people decide. Mm-hmm.
Therapist, can I ask you a question while they do the poll?
Yes.
So you
Yes.
said that you're attracted to brown girls. Have you ever found any, like, have you ever you found yourself being attracted to Trina in that way?
I haven't really seen her like that, but folks think I have, so I have been kind of playing into that we bump coochies, but no, I haven't honestly seen her in that way.
Mm-hmm. Y'all play the poll. Play the poll. Would you like for her to look at you like that, heartbreaker?
I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because Heartbreaker fine. She is fine now.
Run the other way. You think Trina got you, baby? She gonna have you twisted up in pretzel form,
Yeah.
like your head
I don't
gay.
get refunds either. And I'm gonna block you too if you ask what the fuck I did
No
with the money.
refund. I don't never ask for shit back.
Oh, okay. I like you.
Mm-hmm.
My DMs are open, that therapist.
That's why they got me up here interrogating me, because I don't be asking her. I just be throwing money. I be caking.
Oh, wait a minute. So, therapist, you a sugar mama too, girl?
Yes.
Hold on.
You be
'Cause you
tricking,
ain't.
girl? Oh, shit. Wait a minute.
After
Let
I
me,
be
that,
tricking
after
too,
that,
that
let me
sugar
go
baby.
gate
therapist.
right quick. Hold on.
Let
Let
me
me put
put
my
my
gay
CA
pants
over
on.
her face because she's gonna piss me off.
Hold on. Hold on.
Because
That
maybe she can't
therapist.
see it. Let me put my
Yeah,
CA right
baby.
here.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on.
Don't act like I haven't used this doggone CA before. Don't act like I have not used it.
You have.
You see that?
Don't piss me off.
That therapist said she be. Oh my god.
Not y'all got out the camera. Why they both got out the camera like that?
Therapist, I gotta go. I don't know what they talking about up here,
I'm gonna
but
turn
yeah,
these
I'm about
comments
to go.
off. Y'all play with me if you want
Me and
to.
Classy on the same wavelength, baby. She said we
Y'all maybe turn these comments off. Don't piss me off. Leave that
Rose,
lady in her
I don't
pockets
like you
alone.
dropped me because I was asking the same questions.
It wasn't the right time.
Nah, well, you told that girl that's a sugar mama, you can been told it.
Yeah, but I don't play in her pockets. Y'all trying to play in hers, and I don't even play in hers.
I ain't playing,
So,
but Heartbreaker. Hold on, now I know y'all clocked that shit. Heartbreaker said
why
my
you do this
face.
to me?
No. What she said was somebody in the comments. Somebody
No,
popped into the
no,
room.
E. Hey, princess.
Make sure y'all hold on. Make sure y'all follow me if y'all haven't followed me, because Rose is on the road to 20K organically. So I would like to get my follows up. If y'all could please make sure that y'all follow me, I greatly appreciate it. Make sure y'all tap in the screen, share the live. You know what I'm saying? We almost at 200K taps. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. As soon as I told them funky ass bitches to follow me, them stinking ass, musty ass, long titty ass hoes left. That's why y'all bitches got Candida under y'all motherfucking titties, ho.
Bro,
Fuck y'all.
what the fuck is going on?
What
Look,
is
hey, therapy, don't let her break your heart, cause she gonna take the bank, baby. Look, princess, therapist want to be your friend so bad. Can you let her know y'all gonna be friends on here?
I don't have friends.
She got in the camera. She want the blogs to take y'all picture.
Thank you, Miss
Brenda,
Lady.
Brenda, you are messy, boots,
She got in the y'all ain't
baby.
saying she got in the blogs for pointing at princess talking about y'all look alike.
They do look alike.
Yeah, a little bit by the skin complexion.
Yeah,
Princess,
what
why
y'all
you
not
playing
gonna do is
hard? Be
play on
therapist
Princess top
friend,
like
baby.
that.
Princess, you
Princess
probably
played
have
on my
blonde
top.
hair on your legs, don't you? You probably have blonde hair on your
I had to
legs,
fight
hard,
back.
don't you?
Y'all don't look alike, okay? Now, don't
But
do
she
my
got
princess.
similar features. You
Y'all
got
just
blonde
Don't
hair
do
bright.
on your
that.
legs and
Y'all
hard.
both, hold on. Y'all both just bright, okay? Y'all
Now,
is
therapist,
very, very
you're a
bright.
little bit
Look
lighter.
at
You're a
y'all,
little
look what
bit
y'all
lighter.
doing to
I'm
my
trying to
baby.
make it
Look at
better.
what y'all doing to my baby. She is
Okay, she is
stressing,
on her
okay?
healing journey, and you about to activate her real quick. In five,
Please, don't
4, Princess,
activate
you got
her.
my percent. 3,
Don't
2,
you activate
1. Go
her.
ahead, money gun 'em,
No,
boo. Give it to her.
no. Mm-mm. No, we's on a healing journey. We gonna stay on the journey, okay? The journey to Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
I don't know if you noticed that, but that kind of like work therapist up, honey. She want princess to go off on her.
No,
Don't
me
do
and
that.
Princess are cool now. No, me and
Now
Princess
She
stop
are
being
said it earlier.
messy.
She just said it not too long ago.
Come
You
on
just
now.
said
No,
it. What
she
makes
me and
her?
didn't.
Princess
No,
are
she
cool.
didn't say
She
that.
did not say that. Messy
Yes, she
boots.
did.
No, she did not.
It's
I know the hell.
$25 to drop
She want
Blackberry.
princess to go
I
off
still
on her,
like
but princess
Brenda.
not
I
giving it to her.
no,
It's
I don't. I
$20.
don't.
It's $25 to drop Brenda.
Babe, we're
No,
gonna do a
it's
discount here in a
$50 to
minute.
drop me, baby. It's $50 to drop me.
It's a
The
discount
fuck?
price sale
Brenda,
today.
don't let them take you to the flea market like that. They about to discount your drop rate and take you
Girl,
straight to the
look,
flea
y'all said
market.
I need to stop being messy.
Girl, don't and look at them gifting you corn. You know what they
I don't
trying
give
to
a
say.
fuck,
What
cause they
you know?
spend
What
$200
That's
and bring it
Kale.
back and
This
get $2
Kale's
of them.
petty.
What Kels is doing that?
Kelsey
Kels,
did
come
not
up here.
get up her telling that story like that.
Kales, quit showing out. Quit trying to show off all your money, big money, Kales.
I just want to
That
take a
ain't saying that
moment.
me and therapist look
I'm
I just
just
want to
alike.
take a
playing. I'm just
moment
playing.
to
Y'all know I be trolling.
I just want to take a moment to just shout out to all these beautiful black women that done cammed up. Shout out to y'all. And I just love the
Shout out
fact
to
that it was black
y'all.
women that was having conversations. Brenda. Yeah. And I just want to give a shout out to all the business owners that's in the chat. If y'all got a business, go ahead and put your white hearts in the chat so people can follow you. We can follow each other because why not? Make some positive out this shit. Everybody got a business of some sort. Y'all go ahead and put your white hearts in the chat so y'all can go ahead and follow each other.
Well, since I'm
Okay?
on the panel, can
Support
I
black
shout myself
businesses.
out?
Go ahead.
Well, I am the proud owner of She Event Co. The She stands for Simply Handling Everything. I do everything from catering to the decor to managing to doing also weddings and all. So follow me. I'm gonna start posting more content. But She Event Co. located in North Carolina, but we do travel everywhere. Thank
Okay,
you.
Amen.
my turn. My turn.
Wait, hold on one
Mm-mm.
second. I just followed
Mm-mm.
you. Even if I did say you're mammy, off the strength of you being a black business owner.
Who you
I
talking to?
appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, okay,
Brenda,
my
don't
turn. My
Brenda.
turn. Y'all come and join me. Come starting Monday for the big backs, and we're gonna work out every morning for the next
That ain't no
15 days.
business.
Shut the fuck up. It is.
No, it ain't. God dang me.
It is classy. Don't do that to me. But this what I'm trying to get
It's her
down.
big back business. You ain't know?
It is
I
okay.
got live access because I'm trying to unbig my back some more too.
Talking about
I got about
don't do that. That ain't no business. It gonna turn into a goddamn
facts,
business.
facts, and I need to get my live numbers up. Brenda, we can go live every morning. You want to start working out, boo? We can work
I
out on
already been
live
doing it,
together.
girl.
Do a
But
dual
see,
live.
this my
Y'all come
messy
up and
page right
support
here. This my
and
messy
promote y'all
page.
black
I've been
businesses
going
now.
live on
While
my
we got a
other
lot of
page,
people
so
in
I'm gonna
here.
have to go and delete some folks and add all y'all on my Brenda page for real. Cause I've been
Okay.
going live over them.
All right, now come on now before everybody leave. I'm trying to get these black businesses out there. Go ahead, therapist. We just gonna go on roll. Promote your black business.
Y'all can just click the link in my bio and I'll let you there. Somebody else could go. Thank you.
All right. Princess.
If y'all are in Michigan, we own the Auto Rehabilitation Center or Physical Rehabilitation Center. If you've been in auto accidents, we also have a dispensary and a mobile dispensary is here, and we have one in Florida. So if y'all want to contribute or give y'all little donations, we're always here. And real quick, I'm being quiet because it take me about 3 years to get over shit, and I'm trying to see who all about to be in my background. But go ahead, y'all.
Oh,
Wait a
what,
minute, wait a
what
minute.
was
Before
that
you
See
before
for?
you
why
move
you
on.
guys should be
Don't you put
friends,
me in your
though?
damn
Y'all see
background.
why we should
So
be friends? We could do a lot of good collaboration.
so wait a minute. So June, I don't know what to call you, Junior Princess. I don't know what to call you.
Miss
Anyway,
Thing, call her Miss Thing. That Miss
Miss
Thing.
Thing. That's what I met her as, Miss Thing. So wait a minute. Y'all got two dispensaries. That mean y'all got money, disposable
Mm-hmm.
money.
So why
Hmm.
you ain't never sent me no cash app?
I'm about to send you one now, babe.
Thank you.
Send me one
Y'all
too,
see
boo.
why we should be
Go ahead and
friends?
promote your business, baby.
I want no cash app. Why you ain't never send me no flowers?
Oh, oh, oh yes.
Some gummies?
Yeah, man, shut your
Mm.
motherfucking ass up.
Do you have a business, Miss D?
I'm in the business of minding my own damn business.
I'm
That's
finna drop your ass. Thank you,
but I
Kel.
don't. Look, y'all. I'm unemployed right now.
Okay, so who in here got means to help her not be unemployed?
Oh, I work for a temp agency doing property management, but I've been dealing with this racism stuff, so I chose to not go back to work. I walked out on my job.
Okay, so who in here knows somebody that's hiring or has a means to help somebody get a job?
What area are you in, Miss
I'm
D?
in Minnesota.
Oh, I was about to say
Mm.
we hiring drivers, 25 to 30 an hour, but you're not in Michigan, so
Do
And
you
I'm
want
Michigan
work
ain't
what
from
I
far
am
from
home?
doing
You
right
want
Minnesota.
work
now.
from home?
Michigan ain't far from Minnesota.
No, it's
Miss
not.
D, you
Huh?
want work from home?
I can work from home. I really wouldn't mind.
Oh, okay, I can send you some stuff.
Yeah, because what I'm doing right now, I don't think I should promote that on TikTok.
What you
Okay,
doing,
baby.
girl?
You doing the fans of O?
Oh no, no.
Oh.
I'm doing what Stevie. I got a dispensary.
Amen. 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 Pharmacist.
Yeah,
Amen.
the street.
Okay, pharmacy.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just don't have a building just yet.
You
You
got a
know.
street
Okay.
pharmacy.
Shout out to the dispensaries.
I
Amen.
was
Amen.
gonna
Amen.
say,
So if anybody
I was
has a
gonna
means
say,
that can help Miss D work from home, y'all go ahead and y'all follow her. You follow them. Y'all could say me in the comments so that she could follow y'all. And then y'all don't play with people now. Don't come up in my shit playing with people.
Talk
Hell.
about it.
I was gonna
Praise
say,
the Lord.
Dispatchers, yeah,
if
I can
Yeah,
use
the
anybody
it.
is
follower.
Can we get 100 people to follow Rose? She at 11.4, and it's a really odd number. And if we could at least get her to 11.5 by the end of this live, preferably 12. But
I might
we're
shake
not
my
gonna be
ass.
greedy. But if like right now, everybody just hit follow. Because just 2 months ago, Rose was under 5,000, and this is organic growth. So about 5 minutes. Come on, let's
and
go
the
ahead.
and the
Let's do a
crowd
follow
also,
blast.
hold on real quick, because I'm about to jump down. If anybody is in Michigan and y'all are a physical rehab, goddamn, y'all
Therapist.
are a PT or y'all a massage therapist, we're looking for y'all. We need more of those. If y'all want front desk, we're looking for that. Also, if you want to transport our patients, we're also looking for that. We need more people. We need more people. If you want to be a driver for either Florida or Michigan, we're looking for you guys. So hit me up. Thank you.
If anybody who has resources for the disabled, y'all hop in the queue. If you have resources for the disabled, because there's people in here who need help, and this is what this live really be on. Outside of the fuckery, we be trying to help people. Go ahead, Classy. Go ahead and promote your business.
Ooh, baby. I'm a little hood business.
Okay.
Uh, I do have some things in the works, legally. But on another note, if you are someone who is having an issue securing an apartment, because your credit is not up to par, let me know.
CPN.
I was gonna say the professional way.
Glory.
Hallelujah. Please let me know. You can send me a DM. And we will work that out for you because I believe everyone should have a stable home,
Amen.
especially if you can afford it. And
Amen.
it's just that your credit needs to be worked on. That
See,
doesn't
for in the
mean,
state.
you should be on the street. Yes, I can do the all 50 states
Glory to God.
if you want to be bougie.
Glory, look at God.
Hawaii, but I don't really fool with Hawaii like that. But yes,
Amen.
I can't do all 50 states. Praise
Rose, I'm
God.
not finna go to hell with you up here. Though. I don't repeat everything you said. But you know,
You ain't
God
going
is
to hell.
good.
You ain't going to hell. God
Look
is
at that
amazing.
girl. I did not know that class. Why you ain't been told the folks that?
Because ain't nobody asked her. That's the fuck why.
Well, the
Yeah.
folks know now because your inbox just went up.
Amen.
Yeah, I really haven't said nothing because not a lot of people, most
The people
people
say, is it just
frown
apartments
upon.
only?
I can do so. We do rent properties, so houses, townhomes, and apartments.
Come on, somebody.
I actually prefer to do more of apartments
It's
because
easier.
they are a whole lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
When you do like rent homes, you can do it, but they want too much information, if that makes sense.
And I
They
want to
ask
make
for
sure
too
that y'all
much.
understand, if y'all going into Classy J's DMs and y'all asking for help, please understand that it ain't free. We are supporting
Yeah.
Black businesses, which means that whatever the hell she charged you, that's what she charged you. Amen. Don't ask for no discount. Don't say, well, I was in Rose Live and you said something about 10, so I thought you meant 10%. Fuck that. Y'all gonna support the Black business because people got mouths to feed and places to be and shit to do. Okay. You would hope that somebody will support your business in the same fashion. Amen.
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 All
Yeah. So
right,
no, my
Mr.
services
Lifer,
ain't free.
it's on you.
So I see that y'all are all established, but everybody knows that I started my new work from home job on the 22nd. However, I have decided to take a passion of mine and turn it into a business. I love to bake. So starting next week, I will be doing it's called Yum 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 Treats. I'm going to start within my community. I'm not at the point of being able to ship yet, but I do see that coming. And I'm going to be making banana pudding jars, cheesecake jars. I also do cookies from scratch. So what I am willing to start doing as kind of a way to be able to send it out is I want to be able to like maybe you don't necessarily have the ingredients. I'm gonna be doing some research on seeing how to like actually send that out to people to where like maybe I can do like a delivery service to where like maybe you want to make chocolate chip cookies for your kids. So maybe I can send you the actual amount of dough or powder or flour that you may need. That is something that I'm looking into. I want
Now
to be
that's
able to do
good.
it. That's something that I've been like doing some research on, but starting this week, I'm gonna be doing like little $5 4-ounce jars of banana pudding and stuff. So I'm asking that all you people who have businesses, if y'all know any ways for me to like try to look into funding or do like anything like that to get my business like to a point to where I can actually get the capital to do it the way I want to. If anybody knows anything about business credit or whatever, if y'all could like kind of send me some information, because that's what I'm looking to be able to do. I'm in Texas.
Congratulations, y'all.
What state are you in?
I'm in Texas.
Oh, what? Oh,
Baby,
yes,
you
around
can turn
here.
this into a business live right now. Don't play with me.
Well, can
I'm
I
just
say
saying that's my name up here. That, if y'all see the picture y'all see right now, that's my logo. I actually made that logo myself on Canva.
Black business.
So I also do know how to do a little bit of label making and stuff like that. I fool around with Tumblr and stuff like I'm a woman of many skills, but I'm the type of person that I'm not gonna say it's a business because sometimes I don't want to deal with people, but y'all know how that works. So, but my business is dessert. That's what I do.
Black
Yes.
business. Miss Delightful. When it comes to your business, because I travel around a little bit, so I want to give you an opportunity.
Optimism.
Okay, so I want you to make me some TAC treats.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that, but I'm gonna hop on to
Yes.
it though.
Okay. So
Cause
do me a
I
favor.
need a distributor to be able to make some infused popcorn. So yeah, hit me up.
Well, come in. We would love to.